I don't think I had my mic muted, so I think everybody could probably really cutely hear me close my door and shuffle around on the couch.
I I love that for you.
Good thing I wasn't spouting out all of my hot, spicy political takes to no one in particular before stream started.
You have so many hot, spicy political takes, too. It's crazy. It's crazy that nobody hears them on a daily basis.
Unlike some of our friends, I don't just go around yelling slurs and whatnot when we play Fortnite.
This period's research expenses
you don't?
Have you taken a look?
I thought that was the Fortnite experience.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm in a mode where it's like, I don't think I'm good. So there's like nothing for me to get mad about.
That's fair. I don't consume Fortnite.
Recent research expenses have decreased
quite a bit compared to past figures. I have not fallen victim to it. The silly little skins start to convince me every time, but I'm like, no. For at least an ounce of my life, I have to love myself enough not to download Fortnite.
See, the skins are wild because like everyone else who plays it that I know, like to varying degrees, some more so than others, are like, hey, I gotta have all these skins. And I'm like, you only need one though.
Yes.
Like just pick your favorite one and maybe they come out with something better than that, but you don't need like every new skin.
Well, no, you don't need like everyone, but I could see there being like a few that you want to like have and swap between just because, you know, fun.
I guess it is.
I feel like being Sasuke, you know?
It's probably very ironic for me to say this as I try to like collect every Genshin character.
Yeah, as a Genshin player, I don't think you have a right to speak.
His name is Ilyas.
But at least they play differently.
And he's here for his paycheck.
That's true. But still, as a Genshin player, no right to speak.
Where have you been these past few days? That was our busy
I can't
period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
Because I play Genshin, that's just how it is.
I mean, I still feel like I have a little bit of ground to stand on there because I don't ever wail. Like, I've only ever done Welkin and the Battle Pass. And then, like, right when I first got on the game, I was like, oh, hey, I have, like, this old gift card that hasn't ever fucking worked, no matter where I try to put it in. It was, like, $25. So I was like, you know what? It works here. I will just spend that on Primo Gems because I don't know where the fuck else will take this money.
You know, that's
sorry.
fair.
Something unexpected came up.
Remember
I know
when
I've caused
Genshin
trouble
first
for everyone.
dropped, and for some
anything I can do to make up for it?
some ungodly reason, whenever I played it on PC, it wouldn't take
researchers
any of my information for buying stuff.
However,
so I had to.
there is
I was desperate. I downloaded that shit on my phone, and I was like, "Oh, no! You're taking my money, Genshin, whether you fucking like it or not." So for a while, that's the only way I could buy Primo Gems is through my phone. And immediately after I was able to do that on my computer, I deleted that shit off my phone. I was like, no, problem solved.
It do be taking up a lot of space on my phone, but it's very handy for being like, hey, I don't want to do anything or touch a device, but what if I just like real quickly grabbed resin?
Understood.
No, that's fair. I don't like how it is on phone, so there was never a chance I was gonna play it.
I'll pay you in full once you return.
I don't like.
Make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again.
It doesn't feel as fun on
Be
phone.
considerate to your
No,
colleagues
mobile
and
games
give
are
them
not
some
good,
forewarning.
and I can say that as someone who developed a mobile game, kind of.
Like I hate how it feels on the phone. I'm like, no, that's never happening. You were literally only so I could buy Primo Gems. You no longer serve that purpose. Get the fuck out of my life. I have limited space on my phone.
It's also been handy once or twice, like when Allo came to visit and we did an Airbnb with Park and Suite, and then we like went around and did stuff, and I was like, oh wait, haha, I have dailies, but I'm not at home. Good thing I can just do them in the car while we're driving.
Okay, you know what? That is fair. For something like that, I could see it being useful. And I've considered that, but at the same time, God, I just hate it.
Granted, that is an extreme edge case because boy, do I not go places.
Going places sucks.
Sit in my little enclosure full of enrichment.
Too slow.
Yeah, I like my little enclosure. It has a bed. That's all the enrichment I need.
I need less bed enrichment. I need some enrichment that fucking gets me going in the morning because I'm still sleeping in way too late. Joe won't let me out of my enclosure. You kept knocking ornaments off the Christmas tree, mister.
But they're so shiny.
Actually, I saw, I guess, a fucking life hack for that. Just put a tubular cat tunnel around the base of your tree, and then, boom, they get in there.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever had that issue where the cat's like
really
not
nothing special. I just
knock
don't feel
shit
like
off the
going
tree.
anymore.
But God, do they want to climb it sometimes?
I see things, and I'm like, I don't know how I could ever own a cat, because I, like, when I saw on TikTok is they just, like, are like, oh, hey, look at that big new TV. What if I just fucking run and jump straight into it?
I'm not the only
Like,
one who's
I can't
canceled,
protect
right?
against that, and that bothers
No
me.
motivation to conduct research
Well,
lately, haven't they?
Dogs
gotta
don't do
say-
that.
I don't know, because like
No motivation to conduct
maybe
research?
it's just our cats. I've never had that concern ever, but maybe it's because our cats are
Yeah.
behaved.
Say,
Minus the fact
Who
that
might
they
you
forget
be?
what a Christmas tree
You
is
look
every
sorta
time, so they're a little
familiar.
curious whenever it gets,
No,
whenever it comes
don't
around,
mind
they're
me.
like, ooh, what the fuck is
Please,
this shiny
continue.
thing?
I do,
Um,
like, it's definitely something where you know your pet. If it's a brand new
Yeah.
pet, be wary. Otherwise, you can probably expect them to behave more or less how they usually
well,
do.
with the downfall of the sages
Yeah.
not long ago, many of the projects that they
But I
led were
don't
put
know.
on hold.
We've
while
never
they were being
had
investigated.
destructive cats,
With
so
the
it's never
situation
been a
being so
concern to me
volatile,
that
people are picking up random things
okay,
to do to kill
that's a
time.
slight lie.
No
Clover
one
is a little
risks
dis-
starting any new research
There's
until it's
one
clear how things
exception.
will
There's
pan
like
out in the
one
future.
little exception. Is Clover's a
When you say
goddamn
how
menace
things will pan
when
out,
it comes to
you
wires.
actually mean
An
what the new
absolute
sages would have interest
fiend.
in, right?
POV, female cats are feral. Male cats are little bastards. I don't know, because I come from, like, a dog training background, as in my dad's side of the family hunts, and so that's a whole thing. I guess you can train cats, but I don't, like, know anything about that personally.
Wow, talk about blunt.
No, Alex, I did actually read it. I summarized it with my mouth. The whole thing went into my brain, but the summary came out. Also, I mean, I know cats are more complicated if you let them roam and stuff, but I still have feelings about, like, messing with your pet's genitals.
So what are the other reasons?
I don't.
Well,
I have no
because the
feelings
Akasha
for
terminal
it.
shut down.
I'm sorry. Your balls gotta go. Those are my
I'm
feelings.
sure you're all aware.
You
that
are
we
not
require
getting
all
laid.
kinds
We're
of
not gonna
knowledge
pretend
to
you're ever
perform
gonna
any of the
get laid.
research we
They're
do.
going.
I feel like I think this is just, like, me not being a cat owner, because I get that it's, like, more of a need. Maybe not if you have, like, only a house cat that never goes out, but
No, they're
that's
so
not true
annoying.
for most people.
Oh, even if you have just a house cat,
Back
like
then,
if
the
they're not
Akasha
spayed or
would
neutered,
respond
they're
to any of our requests for the
so
knowledge we
extra.
needed.
The moment Clover could be
It was
spayed,
beyond
we immediately
convenient.
went to do
We
that.
didn't have
I'm
to
like,
spend
no,
an
no, no,
extended
honey.
amount of time studying.
I
You're
feel
not
like-
gonna
We were
sit
able
on the
to
ground
immediately
being
run
horny.
various
For
tests
dogs,
and
though,
experiments.
I feel like I have more ground to stand on and say, like, you should not be neutering your dogs just because. Like, fucking don't let them go up and hump something, and then you're fine. Like maybe different breeds are different, but certainly for labs, my opinion is, like, let them keep their balls. If they are fucking something and causing pregnancies, then that's, like, you as an owner being negligent.
I see.
You get it, right?
Fair
After
enough.
having had a
I
taste of
speak from
something
a
so amazing,
very
who can be
Cat
bothered to
household, and
manually
any
sift
any
through
dogs
data
we
and
get tend to
files
be
ever
adopted,
again?
so like they just are neutered by default.
Mom says male cats that aren't neutered spray all over the house. That sounds like a bad time.
There are only
Oh,
a
it is.
handful of
No,
I guess that
like-
falls under the little
academia who are
bastards
starting
category,
new
just
projects
pissing
or
everywhere.
performing
100%.
research. Most people are like me, waiting
Male
for a
cats,
recognized
like just any
researcher to
cats,
start a
I feel like it's
project
just
before
better
immediately applying
to
to
get them
join.
spayed or neutered. Like
Hmm.
they,
Although our names will be further down
it
the
solves a lot
paper,
of behavioral
we'll have a
problems
much
that'll
easier
come up. And
time.
again, if your
We don't
cat
have to do most of the mental
and
heavy
if
lifting.
your cat goes
All we have
outside
to
for
do is
whatever reason,
focus
they're
on our
gonna
assigned
come back
tasks.
pregnant if you have a female cat, because it's just what happens.
Yeah, with female cats and heat, I realize that's a thing to some degree, so I feel like having them go through all that is, like, I don't know. I don't even know what spaying entails. But in general, I just wish that you could, like, I don't know, give them, like, a pill or an injection or something instead of, like, chopping up their bits.
I do wish it was a little less invasive of a process, but I would say overall it's for the best. It takes about an hour. Points at my cat. She's fine. She lived. She survived the encounter. She was very upset that I left her alone for an hour at the vet's. But other than that, she's fine.
Mom, you say hysterectomy like I know facts about vaginas when I very much do not. I know that you scream the alphabet into them and that's about it.
You're so right. At least you know that part. At least you know you go up to the vagina and you go, A, B, C.
A, sugar tits.
Hey, sugar tits. Spread your legs for me. I gotta scream the alphabet in there.
Show me that cooch.
You will become Siraj number 3.
Like FNAF sister location?
Yeah,
scream into that pussy like it's FNAF sister location.
With a set module.
That kind of is what Spade is.
And if you're in Alabama, it may in fact be a sister location.
I hope... God, I hope not.
Uterus and ovaries are removed. Okay, yeah. That definitely sounds like more than I am comfortable with.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
And yes, I know neutering means the balls go bye-bye.
At least you know the neutering means balls go bye-bye.
He had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of
Joe,
evolution.
it's not like they're gonna take your yeah, Joe, your uterus is fine, don't worry.
Right, but if my uterus were on the chopping block, I would be like, damn, that's not cool. Can I keep that maybe?
So you can get boy
Siraj
pregnant.
believed that by
but then again, like, I don't know, this also leans into a conversation about like what kind of things could or would a vagina have her do to like avoid periods. I feel like, right? Like, I don't know, my mind goes there. Because that's a whole thing.
He would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the overmind.
I thought you were going to say a Cheeto. Not the flaming hot ones though. Tried that. Didn't go so well.
No, preferably not the flaming hot ones unless you feel particularly spicy that day. In which case, you live your best life, honey.
This overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules. And
much more invasive procedure for females. Okay.
Based on their
that tracks. I guess just like cosmically, girls have it rougher.
Lastly, this system must support the rapid exchange of information within the collective, or even better, allow its members to share their
and that's why you gotta do your best and yell the alphabet in there to cheer them up and thank them for all their trials and tribulations.
Think of it as
if a
linking
girl's
many
having
minds
a hard
together
day,
and tailoring a given
just,
mind's assigned work based on its
yell a
compatibility.
little into the pussy. It'll make her feel better. Ask her first. And
just a little shout as a treat.
Yeah. People love when you scream into the pussy.
On my way to tell female coworkers to just J-tag their ovaries. What is J-tagging?
Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization.
Wait, Alhaitham, how did we get onto fucking hive minds? What are you talking about?
It's because I want to hive mind him so bad.
Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual
but
humans.
So full of thoughts head.
I mean, when I wish to be inside him, this isn't what I had in mind.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together.
His brain.
Paimon thinks that's horrible.
Goofy.
It's just as Alhaitham said. Siraj gave all the
Wait until 1600. Oh my god, that's so long. If only I could skip time.
So you're assigned.
Oh my god, all these gems. Oh, this is the fun about logging in at least once a week to play Genshin. There's so many gems for me.
So you'd be
well, they're doing. They've done a couple things now. Like there's another one. I don't know if it's still going, and then there's one that for me wrapped up today, and it's like, hey, here's 200 free gems.
Yeah. Now imagine that times like 4 because you haven't logged in for any of those situations.
I thought you had to log in to like count towards that, but if you just get them, that's great.
Oh no!
I get them in the mail.
We have to stop him before
they mail me my primos.
I tried my best, but that's
They're
all
like,
I
here you
can
go,
remember.
champ. You haven't been in for a while.
Where the cave
Have some primarinos as a treat.
Take your time. You'll eventually
And I'm like,
remember it
wow,
all.
thank you, Genshin.
However,
You're so
something
cool.
doesn't seem right.
You're so
What's
nice.
off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame.
All the roles
I'm not
I
sure
can
what
do.
Siraj's numbering system is based on.
Think.
Anyway, we're done here.
Please, wait.
One.
I heard you all
Two,
talking about
maybe.
Siraj just
Ooh,
now.
Spicy.
Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know?
Well, Siraj is pretty
What did I come
popular
for?
as
Oh
of
yeah,
late.
change the
I heard
time.
he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers.
Yeah, I wish that menu would go a bit
Supposedly, he's
faster.
a strong content. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team.
It's
I'm
after
nothing special,
1600,
though, so I
unless you
doubt
meant
I'd get the
1600 the
opportunity.
next day. Never mind, we're good. I made my preparations, probably.
Primo Gems in the post POV Amazon Prime begging you to give them more money by sending you a free Kindle.
That said, I do know a researcher.
I'm
who
sure those
received an
things cost
invitation
like
from Siraj,
$5
but
to
declined
make,
it.
so
Her
probably.
name is Janaki.
Is that a real thing? Have they done that?
If you're interested,
I
you can try to
wish
find
they would
her.
do that. I
She's
would like
usually
a free
reading at the
Kindle
pavilion
in
in
the
the
mail.
garden.
I would not.
I just like free stuff.
I'm trying to remember. Well, I know it wasn't a Kindle. There was some fucking like cheap ass tablets that we got at my last job, that were from Amazon, I think, and just like the start screen was ads. Like there were just so many ads you could never get rid of, and it was just disgusting. But you know, for having, is it a Kindle? Okay, yeah, you know, just for having like a bunch of different things to test on, it was, you know, it served the job. But I can't imagine using that for my personal life.
Listen, I didn't say I'm going to use it. I just like having free stuff.
You just want to like have it to chuck at somebody.
Yeah, it could sit there and it makes it look like I actually read stuff on it. Like I'll have a beautiful, loaded up book that people think I read. It makes me look smart. Adjust my eye patch, my monocle.
Are you
It'll
Janaki?
make me look
We'd like
smart.
to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
I would just put out like Prima strategy guides as reading material on the table and be like, look at this finely aged Pokemon Crystal strategy guide.
I wish I had strategy guides like that.
Do you
I
know
always
me?
wanted them,
Are you
but they were
playing
money
dumb
that I
with
didn't
me?
have.
No, I'm not.
I was
Some of my
lucky if
older
I
ones
had
aren't in
the
great shape,
money.
though.
I've lost a lot of
I was
They're a
like,
bit
if I had
beat
the
up.
shmoney for a game,
And?
I couldn't buy the strategy guide.
Are you
You're
trying
asking
to
too
say
much
that
for
I
it.
should forgive
I'll
you
mentally
just
do the
because you've
strategy.
forgotten what
By
you've
that, I'll
done,
look
or
up
are
the
you using
walkthrough
the
online.
acting
I know how
grand
to use a
sage
computer.
as
I don't need
backup
your
to
God's
settle
sake
things
strategy
with
guide.
me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a
And then if you're Aloe, you can put out your Sonic Adventure 2 vinyl and lure in all the nerds with that.
That's enough.
Not that that's reading
There
material,
seems
but
to be
I don't
a
know.
dispute
They're
between
both
the two of
the
you,
arts.
But I have no
What's this
interest in
floaty bunny thing? Oh!
Wait, what Fluid Bunny thing?
What's this weird floaty bunny thing? It has like one eye. What are you?
I'm assuming you mean one of the like flower desert critters.
No,
I heard
Nahid
that
is giving
Siraj
me a
once
weird
invited
little
you to join his
floaty bunny
project.
thing.
Is that true?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's your Toho.
He's so cute.
So, what if Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was
Paimon's
also
mad at it,
interested
but
in
you
his
know what?
project.
Because she's like, this has the same characteristics as Paimon. And I'm like, yeah, but it shuts the fuck up. I love it.
No, not the Goober pets. It's a thing to do with the story in Sumeru.
I think it was
It's a
about
gun,
collective
basically.
consciousness or something.
It's a gun?
Anyway,
It's a
he
gun.
said that I could be
Oh my
number
god, it's way
45.
better than Paimon. It's a gun.
Because I thought that rank was too
It
low.
shuts the fuck up and it shoots.
I think they are giving out another round of Goobers though soon. I don't remember what or why, because we already passed the anniversary, I think. Used to kill Paimon.
Oh.
No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Yeah, imagine being a bottom. That'd be terrible.
God. Couldn't be.
Yeah.
Ilias is
not
number
be me.
36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Tell me, Did Suraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Cap. I was like, what's that blue thing?
A bunch of
Yeah.
caps.
Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted
God,
Yana
I'm
energy
so
from our
excited to
heads
use
back
this
then?
fucking bunny gun. It looks so cute. I'm so excited.
It is quite a thing when you get to use it.
It's so cute. I love it. It's
They left
precious.
a document that records the amount of
I'm gonna
Yana
gun down
energy that the
Paimon.
Akasha had extracted from each person.
I love that Cass is doing this shit over a little goober that's a gun.
I don't know how Suraj
Yeah.
got his hands on that
So
document,
cute,
but he
though.
used
How
it as
am
the
I
It is-
basis for his
It is pretty
numbering
cute. Like
system.
it looks a little bit like it's kind of like someone fused a Sanrio creature with like one of the fucking oracles from Halo. The little like robo
I
balls.
see.
You said one thing I know,
He
and then
believes
another
that this
thing I
data
don't
can
know.
be used to evaluate a
We could
person's
just simplify
computer
that and say
power.
like a Sanrio critter fused with a computer with like a robot eye.
Okay.
Putting
We're
aside
on the
validity
same
of
page
the
again.
data,
We're on the
it is
same
meaningless
page.
to judge individuals based solely on their Jnana energy. At most,
Where am I supposed to
Jnana
go? What do you
energy
mean
can
go
only
higher?
be seen as representing a
much
portion of a
higher?
person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using
His
a single
damage to
criteria.
Paimon is so devastating, even her mother won't recognize her. I feel like I missed something.
Paimon is motherless. I can
Oh.
tell. Paimon has
What's
no
it called so
family.
I can look it up? I don't fucking know.
I have no idea what this is called.
Nahida
Oh.
probably said, but it's you don't like have it forever, so I don't remember.
No. No, what do you mean I don't have it
See,
forever?
Yeah.
and have only been ranked as
I'm gonna bite off her
45.
fucking head.
I
if she
didn't
tries
miss
to take
anything
it from me.
besides the joke. Okay.
What else do you know about Suraj?
She tries to take it from me. I'm biting off her hand. I
Yeah.
don't care if she looks
I
like
don't
a
know.
child.
Gray-haired guy's my type. Yeah, Alhaitham can get it. Everybody agrees on that.
That's it. He came to me.
So
I
true.
refused,
He can.
and that was the end.
And
of
he
it.
does. He has a house twink.
Is there
He
anything
does.
else you needed?
Good for
If
him,
not,
honestly.
I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Less get it, more have it. What? Your bum?
Please wait. I still want to know what I did.
He's a
in the
man who
past.
can get any ass he wants.
You really forgot.
Well, he is like fucking in charge of the government now too.
I swear.
So he's got a
Ah,
house and
don't
money.
He
remember
truly
anything.
can have any ass he wants.
Paimon can vouch for
Right,
him.
And
where-
he's hot.
Where's
and
all the
he's smart.
politicians
Lost
that
his
fuck
memories.
twinks? We need more of those.
I see.
They're coward. Well,
You
see,
know
they
what?
probably do fuck
It's better
twinks,
this
but they
way.
do it on the down low, you know?
Well, okay, no, listen. It's complicated. He's not like a career politician. He's like a scholar because scholars run their country, and then shit happened, and it was like, oh, power vacuum. We nominate him, and so he's like, I guess. So, you know,
Guess.
it's not that he's out to like be a politician, it's that he's responsible. And so when the country needs him, he's like, okay, I will take care of you. You're all my bottoms now.
I get angry just thinking about it.
I like a
So I
responsible
I think
man,
he
so I
he
can
totally
be
has K-pop
responsible.
All
vibes,
you
mama.
need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble. back
Dictatorship,
then,
yeah, I'm sure he'll
including
give
me.
you his dick and some taters.
I would like his dick and some taters, thank
Yeah.
you. Put that on a ship and give it to me.
That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
Why
I
on a
don't care
ship?
what kind of, you know,
Just so you
it
can like
sail over to me.
so you can like eat the dick
Usually-
and the potatoes while you're lounging on like the
Yeah.
the sun deck or whatever.
Yeah, it's like a nice little cruise where you eat his dick and have like whatever side of potatoes that you want. Do you want like mashed potatoes? Great, he could dip his dick in it. You want tater tots? Great,
She doesn't
you
seem
can
to like
stack
you
them on
very
his dick.
much.
Do you want
Do
like
you really not remember anything?
what am I thinking of? What's
I
big
don't know.
potato? What's big potato? Baked potato.
Baked potato. Baked potato is baked potato.
Yeah.
Really don't.
Well, I was thinking
But
big
after she
potato.
said
What
that,
is the big
I
potato
felt
called?
this
Ah, yes,
heavy
the baked
feeling in
one.
my chest.
You know how sometimes you like cut a little slit in it? You could put his dick in the slit like it's a fucking hot dog and go to town.
Right,
There's
and
options.
he comes with his own sour cream.
I guess.
Oh, he comes all right.
Do you want to remember?
How many donuts? I don't know. I feel like he'd have a he's kind of like long and lanky, so I feel like he'd have a long dick.
Huh?
And the game's just like, what the fuck did you just say?
Even though you're a witness
Now,
against
is it
Siraj in
long
this
and
case,
thin?
you've
Is
also
he
lost your
pencil
memory.
dick, or is
I
it
don't
like,
think pencil
you
dick. I
there's
think
girth?
like normal girth, good length.
Okay. Because
No
I was like,
one can
man,
force you to remember
if we
you
give
don't
him a
want to.
pencil dick, this is a bad
Even if you
time.
manage to remember,
We have to give him a little
all you
girth
would need to do
mentally.
is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
Aloe, since you talk about potato waffles so much, I was just thinking he has like several potato waffles impaled on his dick. And you can just like nibble
The
at
only
those.
way to eat them.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before,
Which I guess
for
is
some
more or
reason,
less
I
a
felt
donut,
sense
just
of freedom when I realized
clumsier.
I had lost my memories.
How do I dip him in ketchup? I don't know, you just spray ketchup all over him.
But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still
Or,
want
I don't
to
know,
remember
you could
everything.
have, you know, like when they
do.
get ladies mud wrestling in like a kiddie pool, you just get like
Is
a
he
kiddie
gonna wrestle
pool.
in ketchup?
Well, yeah, you get a kiddie pool full of ketchup and he can just like teabag, and then the potato waffles get in the ketchup.
Oh, I thought he was gonna wrestle the potato waffles in the ketchup pit.
Yeah, he wrestles them and then he fucks them, and that's how they get on his dick.
He beats them in wrestling, I see. And then asserts dominance
I
over
can
them,
look up
and
your
then
file.
you, so turned on
Something
by
that
this
caused
act,
trouble for a lot of people in the past
eat
must
the
be on
potato
file
waffles off his
somewhere.
dick. Ah, I understand. And lick the ketchup off of him. Of
More
course,
ketchup
of
than
course.
waffle. I'd prefer to just let him ruin me than get food after. You could do that too.
You could
He's
do,
a flexible man, I'm sure.
Would you like me
but
to
if
look
you
into it?
min-max
Yes, please.
your time properly,
All
you can
right.
just eat and
Then let's
fuck.
return to the House of Dana.
Yeah.
We've spent enough time.
That's how you can truly spend your time.
I mean, I'm sure I've said something to this effect before, but really, what I need in my life is to have, like, a harem of men. Like, the trope where it's like a dommy lady and she's just, like, sitting on a throne of men, but I want, like, a coffee table of men, and then I can just, like, eat off of their abs.
I like the idea of you having a harem that like feeds you Taco Bell. You know how like there's the image of like, you know, your dommy person and then the other people like feeding them grapes. Now imagine that but Taco Bell.
Yeah,
That
but
would
also
be-
it's between a boy's thighs. The burrito,
Yes.
that is.
Quit following me.
Right under his cock and balls.
You gotta fish for it a little bit. I see.
Ilias, you go and get your paycheck. The rest
Or,
of you,
I don't know,
come to the
maybe we
archives
can
with me.
devise some sort of, like, strap-on situation, but instead of a strap-on, it's a burrito.
It's a Taco Bell burrito.
Babe, what's wrong? You've barely touched your Taco Bell burrito strap-on.
We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Truly, I am an innovator.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
That should have been your Shark Tank presentation.
Maybe next time.
Relax, Ilias. Being nervous.
New merch
accomplishes
at
nothing.
the Level Up Joe Taco Bell. The Level Up Joe sponsored by Taco Bell strap-on.
That's true.
Burrito not included.
I'm ready.
I do like that you're
No matter what
sponsored
I've
by
done,
Taco Bell in this
I'm
situation.
I fucking
'cause
wish.
Because
I'll
that
also
means
try
you
my best
talked
to
to
remember
Taco
anything
Bell,
else
Right.
and they
related
were
to
like,
Siraj.
yeah,
They'll
we
put
love
all
it.
of
We've
this.
been hoping
I'm
that
holding you to
someone
that.
would come along
See
and
you later.
suggest this very thing.
Listen, if I hit him at the right time, like in June or leading up to June, and they're like, "Oh, we can market by selling products to the F-slurs," then it'll all work out.
Shaft Supreme.
Beautiful. The marketing writes itself.
It does. Am I supposed to jump on that? Oh, we're good. I didn't have to jump. It was turning for me.
You do. You want to jump on that Taco Bell burrito, whatever the fuck I just said. I'm losing the words. You want to jump on that deal now while it's hot.
I do.
Strap on, that's the word.
I do. It's really important that you get to work on that now.
And then
need it.
in like medical warning text that goes by quickly at the bottom, it's like,
The
no,
important
please do
files
not
from the last
actually
2
jump
years
on that
should
shit
all be
because
here.
our spicy sauce will destroy your hole.
spicy. Live a little.
Well, but I don't know. Holes are sensitive.
That's how you get a stronger hole, is you jump on that.
Yeah, is that the fucking Naruto hole training? Just pour Taco
Yeah.
Bell sauce in there?
Yeah. I'm surprised you haven't heard of the Taco Bell hole training.
The Taco Bell hole challenge?
Yeah. God. I thought you would be the first person who would know about it.
My colon would rupture. I don't know that it would rupture. It would maybe just, like, be very irritated and you'd probably feel like you had a stomach ache or something.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's move
It would
downstairs.
rupture. It's not gonna fucking... Well, okay, I know you are a very white little British kitten, but still. I feel like what you're imagining is like the sauce hits you and then your fucking skin starts like bubbling and ripping apart.
This file indicates that you
And
were
I don't
once
think it'll be
commended by
that
the
bad.
academia for your courage and sense
No.
of justice.
No, it'll be
Yes.
fine.
Considered a... Huh? Yes. Your report was found to be true
I like
after
when
a series
Genshin
of
gives me a
investigations,
puzzle,
and this incident caused
and all I
quite the
have to do is
commotion,
press
and
a
the
button like
academia sent
twice,
you a
and it's
com-
like, you solved the puzzle! And it's like, did I? Did I though?
What is it? Are
I
any
don't feel
memories
like I
coming back to
actually
you?
put any thought into that, but I'll take
No,
it.
it's just... my head feels like
I
it's being
mean,
ripped apart again.
That's obviously not the ideal place to be in, but it's better than some of the shit in Inazuma, where it was so esoteric.
Did I seriously do that?
Yeah.
Let's put this matter aside for now.
No,
it isn't
fair.
directly related to Siraj, so there's...
I'm sorry.
Anyway, Aloe, we know that you prefer other liquids. I'm sure that we can have an emergency comer on hand to douse anything spicy that may find its way into your bum.
That should have been something good to
They
hear.
are
but
cocked
my
and
body
loaded
is
and ready to
instinctively
erupt at
rejecting
any
it.
second you
I feel
need.
like-
Don't
Take it
worry.
slow.
We are prepared
Recovering
for this
memories is
situation.
no easy task, especially
We
when
have
it
like
involves
a
memories that you don't
fluffer
want to
on hand,
remember.
but instead of fluffing, they're just like always keeping him right on the edge.
Just do what you think.
An
is right.
edger, if you will.
It's the edger, yeah.
Thank you.
It's
I'm not
it's
sure how you're
it's
so
actually
calm
just
and
Hershey
composed
with
all the
his
time.
edging power
It does make me feel more confident about the
He's just like in the
situation I'm
corner, his hands on his temples, concentrating very hard.
to keep this man from erupting. Yeah.
Elias's paycheck to his sister.
We finally found a purpose for his power.
Some people get low blood sugar. Well, we can have someone else on hand feeding him treats so that his blood sugar doesn't get low.
We're putting a lot of care into this one guy. We're making sure he is well taken care of. Don't you worry.
So that you can be well taken care of.
Exactly.
That's
It's
the
part
kind
the
of
marketing strategy. We
quality
care a lot.
service we strive for here at the combination Level Up Joe Taco Bell. Which I guess is just like a Taco Bell, but then there's like screams
Gay.
on it with me. And also, yeah, also just gay in general.
It's the gayest Taco Bell you'll ever walk into.
Instead of the regular, like, bong bell noise, they have some fucking twinkly fairy sounding shit. Like wind chimes. What the fuck going on with the combo drive-thrus? That's such an American thing. I don't know if I've ever been to a combo drive-thru. I usually just see, like... It's like shit in a Target that I usually see, where it's like KFC, Pizza Hut, Target.
It should be this way.
It's peak efficiency. We summoned him with edging. I knew it.
We did it! Oh my god, it works every time! This man cannot get over edgy.
Fuck off. I don't know how long you were listening, but we literally were just talking about edging, and that led into you, of course, and now here you are.
I
I regret opening the tab. And that's how I know I've done my job right.
Dad.
I don't think I've ever been to
it's
a
nothing.
combo
I
drive-thru.
was
I
just
mean,
wondering how
our
everyone was
Taco
doing.
Bell is connected to... No,
You
it's
sure
not.
everything's okay?
Yes, it is. No, it's
Did they
not.
bully
Is our
you
Taco Bell
again?
connected to another location?
all right.
I know it's right
You can
across the
tell
street. Like,
us.
not even right across the street. It is like
Ilyas.
I'm
a
fine, just a
2-minute
minor
walk
headache.
from a Starbucks.
I have-
But they're not, like, connected.
Then I
So
told
I don't
you
know.
not to be a hero. I can't imagine.
I
how
can't
things
remember
are
if
going
it's...
for you at
No,
the academia.
no, it's not.
We've
No,
even
it's
been
not.
receiving threat letters.
You
It's
don't
just-
have to force yourself to stay at the academia.
I need to see a combo
You can
drive-thru.
always come back home.
I mean, I can only imagine that it's just like the board with the shit on it is more. There's more board, more shit.
I'm all
Or
right. I just need a
maybe
little
they have
rest.
smaller menus, but I would imagine probably just more board, more shit.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to
Hello,
know that
Edgelord.
he has amnesia.
I see he refuses to speak to his name.
It's the star of cyberpunk edge runners himself.
Hey, that's enough, you two. Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home.
I guess the only thing that would maybe make that like combo thought interesting to me is like, do you have like employees that just fucking work both of them out of like one kitchen or something? Or is it just like you put in your order and then it divvies up to the two places and then it collects to one person to hand you the food?
Ilias, let's find
You're
somewhere
asking
to
the
talk.
good questions. I don't know.
Because I if I'm recalling right,
So,
I'm thinking of
how's your
like
headache?
Barbara from Rooster Teeth. She would tell stories of like she worked at a Burger King that was in a movie theater, and I think that, well, I don't know, maybe not. I don't know if it was something where the movie theater people just also worked there, and so you could have someone like doing double duty or not.
It's much better now. Oh, here, it's this month's paycheck. How's everything?
Little
at home?
man.
I want to get KFC chicken with McDonald's fries. Okay, I want to know how the fuck that works.
Your voice sounds interesting today.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know how exactly, but it sounds slightly different, I feel like.
It sounded slightly different every single day this week. Like, Sunday I had corpse husband voice. Monday I could barely speak at all. Today, I don't know what's different about it, but everyone at work was like, you sound different. I presume it's just the illness continuing to settle itself in.
Oh,
Yeah.
feel
Oh, we
better.
lost Hirsch.
Yeah, I figured.
He might be having audio issues since he didn't ever say a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, I presume so. Yeah, I got ligma.
The right thing.
Yeah.
It's terminal.
Sorry that you got terminal ligma.
Sucks.
It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors,
Literally
about
just hear you go with that
seeing
tinge
all
of
the
sickness in your
threatening
voice. I'm like,
letters,
oh, baby, I
well,
want
they're
to
mom and
tuck
dad.
you in and feed you soup.
Maybe they just want you to conform.
I think the soup in my cupboard is out of date.
Yeah.
Well, I can
You
get
don't
fresh soup
remember?
at the store, at the
incident,
store, or the drive-through, or something. The combination Olive Garden Panera Bread drive-through.
Were you going to soup?
Yeah, I'm going to soup.
You at soup?
Why are you getting close at this?
What's
why,
wrong?
Why?
Ah, I see.
Why are you getting KFC at the soup store?
Remember now. Don't worry.
You don't want
I
like some
remember
soggy
now.
wings in a bowl of soup?
I don't want wings end off.
Acting a little weird today.
Well,
You don't
when
like
I
wings?
Anyway,
when I say wings,
No,
I'm imagining them
I don't
boneless.
want
but Mom,
I don't
Dad,
want
and I
bones
just
and things.
want
That's
you to be
we
happy.
we do boneless
smelly.
wings over here.
I was gonna say you can get boneless.
Whoa! Next generation technology. Remove bone from meat. Whoa!
Well, no. I mean, the real answer is they just make a fucking pink slop and then like 3D print that into nuggets.
Your understanding is a great
You
comfort.
make
I
it
want
sound so
I want a slop
appetizing.
printer. I want a slop printer.
Like the go-to for that is like Tubby custard from Teletubbies. Like that's what all the fucking fast food meats are made out of.
I want to be able to
That's
print
good.
slop.
Are
That
you
would be
a
fun.
dentist?
More so these
I
days.
that's only in like
This is the
the
traveler.
chicken nuggets here though. From
Oh,
McDonald's, like
that rings a bell.
and everything else uses like real
Feel
chicken.
more at ease. No. Would you like to join us for dinner?
Well,
I
yeah.
just
Now
like
they
to
now
buy
they do
some
have
extra
like
food.
real alternatives to that stuff. But
I'm
if
just
you
saying
buy
over
the-
here it's been by law for a while, so it's only like the chicken nuggets that get the schlop bypass.
Well, I think we have that too, though. Like we have chicken select or shit like that. But there's like healthier chicken strip stuff in that, presumably, unless they're really bamboozling us, is real meat.
Sorry.
I think
still
chicken
have things I
selects
need
is
to
just
take
what you
care of.
guys call chicken strips, but they're
Well,
so
that's a
good.
shame.
Well, they're not as good as
Okay, I'll
KFC,
get
but they
going
are
then.
really good.
Take care of yourself, Ilias.
Yeah, I'm still bummed that second time you were over here, we found out that at least near me, the KFCs aren't doing popcorn chicken anymore.
No, it's US wide. They removed it from the menu in an effort to simplify the menu, and I'm like, damn, that sucks because your guys' popcorn chicken was really good.
I don't eat KFC often, but that was my go-to thing.
You remember now?
They don't do popcorn chicken?
Yes. Thanks.
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Last time we checked, but like I thought it was really good just because it was different. In that, like, well, I mean, obviously the flavor was slightly different, but the shape, like, the shape wasn't just like a little nugget. It was like
strange.
they were all different shreds and sizes and stuff. That was cool.
It'd be great if I could think like you.
KFC was like one of the few things over here that he was like, whoa.
But first things first.
That's good.
Yeah, it was. The chips were pretty good as well. But I wonder if it's any different now, because recently, here at least, they've introduced new chips that have got like a bunch of spices and stuff on them to add flavor, and I'm curious if they've done that over there as well. I presume so, and we just got it second.
Spices are good.
Well, I don't actually know what it is, but it's stuff.
I think they still had like chicken strips or something where like we could still get boneless chicken, but you just like you weren't having it.
Well, it's only because like what's yeah, exactly, because like if I was gonna get like strips of chicken, like chicken selects or goujons, I'd just go to McDonald's. But I like popcorn chicken. It's the French word for chicken strip that most often gets used over here. Like McDonald's calls them chicken selects. Everything else calls them goujons.
Okay.
That is... that feels so fancy for no reason.
It is fancy, but it's just chicken strips.
That's what I mean, is like, it's just chicken strips, dog.
On it, literally, that's the kind of thing,
like,
you would like read that and then you'd be like, oh, that's too fancy for me.
What do you guys call ensuite bathrooms? Because that's another French word that we borrowed. Ensuite, it's spelled E-N, and then suite with the
like,
E.
I think usually just like a master bathroom.
No. Like an ensuite bathroom is a bathroom that's attached to a bedroom.
Yeah, I think Cass is right. I've heard the term ensuite before, so that maybe would be used sometimes, but usually you'd say a master bathroom.
Yeah, if you feel really pompous, you might call it an ensuite, but otherwise you typically will just call it like the master bathroom. Sweet
like bathrooms? The sweet life of Zach and Cody, not like sweet ice.
No. Sweet, like, have you ever ate the thingies in the urinals?
Those aren't sweet. Those aren't sweet.
Such cat behavior.
They're so not sweet.
You don't know that, or do you?
They're not sweet.
How would you know?
I worked at a store.
Do you eat them? Yeah, exactly.
That's a little secret.
Maybe they're just different over there then. Maybe they just taste different.
Ours probably taste better and have more pesticides.
Incorrect.
Taste better, arguable.
Incorrect.
Weird.
I mean, I wasn't aware of you sampling any American urinal cakes while you were here.
No, I'm just saying, like, we had this whole conversation while I was there, like, everything just had an off taste to it to me. Everything just tasted slightly worse. Like, it wasn't inedible, it was just worse. Just wasn't as good.
Okay, there we go. My
Hershey!
Damn it, I lost.
I can't believe you were edging us like that.
Yeah.
I lost all steam. Shit, I gotta restart the bit. Even evil Joe be like, man, I love pussy. Got him.
Yep. Evil Joe do be like that.
Owned. Let me find a funny sound effect.
Yelling the alphabet into it, especially.
Why are you yelling the alphabet into a vagina?
Because that's how you do cunnilingus good.
What's cunnilingus?
That's when you go blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, you go blah, 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 hey.
Do you know
it's
on that project?
It's when like
women love.
See, I'm doing a bit, but like Joe, I don't know if you remember, but the first time I legitimately asked this question, I did not. I thought you were being serious when you said yell that alphabet into it.
I do remember that. That's very funny.
Yeah, you just Super Saiyan screaming at it.
Yeah.
I was just confused because you were using big words and like saying strange phrases, and then you were like, "Nah, it's just like the fancy way of saying eating pussy."
Well, yeah, because things have words.
Make sure you salt it before you eat it.
Make sure you what?
Make sure you salt it before.
I thought that's what you said.
Make sure you give it
smell.
some seasoning.
And after you're done
Make sure you put a little bit of seasoned salt, a little bit of garlic powder,
some
a little bit of
garlic,
lemon
some pepper. Give it a little olive
Joe,
oil.
how would you know?
A little bit of
Because
lemon
Evil
juice.
Joe told me.
A little bit of lemon juice.
Who's Evil Joe?
You gotta really do the lemon
My
juice.
evil twin. My straight evil twin.
Evil Joe mama, bitch ass.
Her evil twin really hates France.
Me and Go were talking yesterday about no, we would never. We would never.
Cunnilingus, I've never heard of that Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah, no, I mean I have, but the what's it called? I gave him a hypothetical. I'm like, Juan, what would you do if like, you know, you woke up and then like you look across the room and there's like a shadow, like dark version of you that's like the opposite of you in every single way, and he just says everything that like you disagree with, but at the very end he goes, and I like women. Like, would you question yourself?
Why are you giving him a Persona situation?
Does that happen in Persona?
Yeah.
It's basically Persona 4.
Oh, well.
Where a shadow version of you is present,
they
and they say all your, like...
Collective consciousness.
Well, no, this is different because they're saying like this is like an evil version that's saying like the exact opposite of like how they feel, of how he feels. Like
that is a little bit different because in Persona
saying
it's
the
more
girl
like
doesn't like
I guess
women?
it's a little
it's your secret true
no,
feelings, not your opposite feelings.
Aloe.
But they
Aloe.
pretend like they're not their feelings, so it's kind of
Yeah.
the same. These could be feelings deep inside Go, though.
Maybe, but Aloe, the point is that it says everything that Go would disagree with. Like, let's say, Go, like, I don't know if he's actually allergic, but he at the very least doesn't like mayo. So
women?
his mayo. So that the evil version of him would be like, I love mayo and I hate unagi and I hate Japan and Kamen Rider. But then like, and then he goes, oh my god, it's just like the exact opposite of me. And then at the very end it goes, and I love women.
I'm confused. I'm confused by the like I love women bit. What
It implies that he
No,
loves
no.
boys.
It implies that the real one doesn't.
Oh.
It's like Aloe. It's like if I gave the same hypothetical to you, and then at the very end he just said something like, "And I'm not racist."
I mean, I shouldn't even make that joke.
The Cancel Alaprax tour begins next week.
That's why
I'll be there.
And that's why I was like, Evil Joe would be like, "Oh boy, coochie."
Canned coochie.
And Evil Cass be like, what a well kept upstanding gentleman. That's not a monster in any way. I like him.
I hate Naps and
See,
Entei is my least favorite Pokemon.
I hate Shadow
What the clone
version
should
of me
do
right
instead
now.
is pick like something that could be contradictory. Something that could be taken both ways.
I hate Shadow version of me.
Well, that's the point. You're supposed to
I
hate them.
know.
They're everything. It's supposed to be everything like you stand against. But then at the very end, they say something like, "And I will never say a slur." So then it makes you like recontextualize everything because they're like, "Wait a minute, but I didn't. No, me, no.
Me?
What? No, no,
Never.
nuh-uh."
And then it gives you a look.
And then like Shadow version of me would be like, "Women moaning is funny."
An entire year's worth of work down the drain.
You could have played hero anytime.
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you
Shadow
saying
Alaprax be like, I only stream straight dating sims.
I thought you were gonna go for like Shadow Prax be like, I love the green iPhone 13.
He could have endured a bit longer.
In any case, we're done with you.
Evil Aloe be like, "Man, I do love City Skylines too."
Now our futures
I haven't
are
had
up
a
in the
chance
air.
to watch you stream
If
it,
worse
but every
comes to
time I see
pass,
the title
sorry.
come up in my
There's no need for an
notifications, I
apology.
always
I'll
laugh at
accept it
it.
anyway.
I'm like, he's having a great time. I can tell.
Hold on, I'm gonna go read off like the past 5 City
They've
Skylines
all
titles.
been so fun. Like I could. I'm just like, God, he's having the best time of his life. I can
Didn't you
tell.
name the last?
Oh, fuck.
Didn't
Yeah,
you name
I
the last
don't
two
even
Skibidi
realize how
Skylines?
miserable these titles are until I read them. Okay, the past few like miserable ones. Imagine paying £75 for this game. LMAO, who would do that? New patch, new problems. Beta testing in real time. My face when the devs make you the beta tester. Imagine if they finished the game. That'd be cool, I think. Why do they always release unfinished games?
Okay, that would. Okay. Imagine
And then
if
the
they
most
finished
recent
the
one was
game, that would
Skibidi
be-
Skylines.
Imagine if they finished the game. That would be cool. I think is peak. I love that one.
Yeah, that was good.
Man. Allo, do you
Yeah,
ever have
I've
that
just-
moment where you sit in front of your screen, like right about to go live, and then like you're like, I want to make a really funny name for my stream, and then you just sit there for 30
Yes, pretty much every stream. Like I open OBS and get all my shit set up like 5 minutes before I start stream. So then very often it'll hit 9 and I'll be like, fuck, I don't have a title. And so that's why the most recent one was just Skibidi Skylines.
Oh, I
Like,
thought
I
it-
should just copy a joke from Hershey. That would be cool.
I thought you were just saying it to bait me. I thought you named it that just so you could like lure me out. Which, by the
I
way,
kinda did.
I literally just I literally just opened your stream, Joe, and then I'm like, and then I typed something, and then I didn't even know you guys were talking about edging, and now I'm mad.
Because it summoned you unintentionally? Yeah.
Joe, what was the thing you had for ages that like did the same with me? You'd say something and it would bait me into chat. I forgot what.
I don't know.
There was something for a
probably
while.
a lot of things. You're very baitable.
Ooh.
I don't know. Probably like saying the word twink or something, or bottom.
Cloud.
No, but I don't just bring up cloud out of nowhere. Like I do twinks and bottoms.
Alaprex when he looks up at the sky. Holy shit.
Oh my god!
Yeah, imagine looking up and getting a boner. Got him.
No fucking way.
Oh.
Don't look at the sky.
Today I learned that the people have noticed the sun developing a hole. Why are people looking at the sun? I think, Watcher, they're actually looking at the hole, because holes are very interesting and good.
Wait, there's a
What,
hole in
the
sun?
better question is, why aren't people looking at the sun? That's like being like, damn, there's a sinkhole in the city. Why are people looking at it though?
But they mind their own business.
How about they mind their own business? Just drive round it, bitch ass.
Yeah.
You were already Siraj number 36?
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time. Even my identity and assigned
I feel
responsibilities.
like, to circle back to your question, there was a time when it was like, oh, I say something dirty and then mom shows up, but that's not really that much of an achievement because I always just say something dirty.
However,
Yeah, that's just a
not that
normal
I got
thing.
scared and forgot.
I don't know. Maybe it was just
I
mentioning
chose
you
to delete
generally,
those
and then you would appear.
Possibly. I mean, the last time that I like tuned in for a few minutes, you were literally talking about the fact that I had messaged you.
Correct.
Well, that's your fault for messaging me.
Then your mom was like, send him a message.
It was finished.
I wish I had a
long
summoning
time
jutsu
ago.
for certain people.
Before I left, I was already living as number
It's never
30.
too
Probably
late.
could.
Now,
You could
I'm
always get
only
one.
Here. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, but I had to
After enter
figure
this
out what
room,
it is.
My consciousness will merge back
into
the
Talk about
collective.
kissing boys, and then I'll probably show up.
Yeah,
This is goodbye.
I was about to say, play gay porn on stream.
Your decision.
He's not wrong.
Ow!
Are you
I'm
okay?
fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Are
He's
you
wrong.
sure?
He's not wrong, but he does have boo-boos.
I took psychic damage from that.
The universe just like slapped you and was like, no, he's straight.
No, I do this thing where I try and like prop myself up on my chair by putting my weight on my elbows on like my armrests, and sometimes my elbows like slip off and like into the crack between the armrest and the chair.
Such a top move, always going for the crack.
How bold.
No, I'm just a drug addict.
Have I?
Okay.
I modified Akasha terminals.
You
to
do
allow
be going a
users
bit
to
hard on
share
the catnip
memories and
sometimes.
emotions. Then I assign numbers to everyone.
I don't
and
even know what
divide
the
the
wasn't
experiment's
catnip
tasks
supposed to be a drug
amongst
for humans, or was I gaslit about that?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm googling catnip history.
Live easily and
I don't know cat facts. I just know that they're silly and they're you.
Complex mental thought.
False.
Then I ask you.
Then why is every cat I see you?
There are researchers
I think
at the academia.
You're just delusional. It's the other way around.
Nah.
While others become
Wait, what does that mean? The other way around would mean that every you I see is cat, which is also true.
People are
oh, now I remember.
Collective will.
Congratulations.
On the fringes
No, I was gonna say because Joe was like, "Oh, just do a do a gay sex stream," and I'm like, "Have I had a sex stream?" And I'm like, I had something like that. I'm like, "Oh yeah, the McDonald's one." I was playing Dark Souls, and then I just stopped.
McDonald's sex stream.
That was a great stream. Not even just because of the McDonald's, but because my friend didn't tell me I was one-handing my weapon like the entire run so far. And I was like, why is my left arm so fucking weak? Because I was using like knuckle dusters and I couldn't see if they were on.
When we arrived,
and then he pointed out like 2 hours in of like, Mr. Baum, why are you only using one hand?
Is the academia. They're executing.
So your character was just like the fucking Kuma Wojak.
Links all of us into
yeah. It was. I was doing half the damage I could have did, and then I got really upset.
Has been proceeding smoothly. You are our.
And then I got it back at everyone by making everyone else upset about the fries.
What can you achieve with mere words?
That truly was an upsetting time.
I stand by my resolve.
I'm glad I was there to watch that stream, but at the same time, man.
I hold my ideals.
That's easy for you to say. Given that you're travelers, will you return?
I mean, realistically, what do you think is like the most smashable menu in fast food, though?
That comforting words.
Pizza Hut, because they got that pizza-y.
No, Pizza Hut's garbage. I would say.
Hold on, repeat that question again. I missed it completely.
What fast food is most fuckable?
Pizza Hut's pretty low on the tier, though.
I just wanted to say pizza-y to upset Aloe.
You think that
I mean,
I'm not upset. I'm just confused. I just asked to repeat the question, and everyone kept giving answers.
No. But you said the other day that pizza-y upsets you.
I allowed number 36.
I'm just. I don't know where I am.
Hold on, let me see something.
You're in your chair, mate.
Honestly,
this proves that I know more. Alhaitham.
I think Arby's would be pretty fuckable just because they got
I
will consider them.
Arby's would.
I'm not gonna lie, as a straight guy, seeing an Arby's commercial, it does kind of feel like that fucking
You're a straight guy?
sandwich. Did I say as a straight guy? As a gay guy.
God.
Clipped.
As a gay guy, looking at the
as a straight guy.
the Arby's meat sandwich, it does look it's kind of like, hey there, boy, why don't you come over here and fuck these meat flaps?
Call an emergency meeting, Aloe. We found the imposter.
Yeah. Okay, Joe.
No.
Right,
Listen,
you're getting ousted from the group now. You're getting ousted.
My brain 404'd because I was talking about like a gay straight dichotomy, and I just said the wrong thing.
No. We've uncovered your whole backstory now. You're a career politician that was pretending to be gay to get votes. Wow, I can't believe you do this.
If anything, I would be an avid meat sandwich fucker, not a politician.
Avid meat sandwich fucker.
The collective needs motivation.
That was the whole point of what I just said, is that those roast beef sandwiches do have the energy of like, hey, your dick belongs in me.
That's why.
Was it Arby's that we went to for them fries? And I was like, damn, these are awful.
We tried to go to Arby's, but I don't know that we made it there.
Which one is it where you were constantly like, oh my god, the curly fries, oh my god, the curly fries?
That's Arby's, but remember we tried to go there and they were like, nah fam, we're closed, so then we went to that sandwich place right next to it.
Yeah, but we definitely got...
When Ilias returned to the
maybe we did make to Arby's, because I remember having a spicy thing.
We definitely got it once because of the curly fries, and everyone hypes them up, and I was like, these are like bad.
Well, you're silly.
Give rise to new conflict.
No, they just aren't good.
Arby's is fine.
It felt like they double dipped them. Like they fried them once, then they were like, nah, let's go again.
In general, my opinion of Arby's is fine, but the fries are like better than average. IMO.
I haven't had Arby's in years. I only had it once, and I think one of the only things I had were the curly fries.
Okay.
Because that's the only thing that, like, people recognize about them, I think.
I think every time I've had their fries, they've been soggy. And I mean,
Oh.
I don't mind a soggy fry.
Did you really
but
Ilias's
it's not
return
my
had
favorite.
indeed
You're definitely not
instilled
getting
normal
them at their
emotions
best
into
then.
the hive, but your
No.
struggle has been in vain.
But I
I
don't know,
like,
maybe that's just our Arby's is I don't think I've ever had them where
I
they've
also
been
integrated
not
monsters
soggy.
into the collective.
I think they were
However,
both
despite
crunchy
their lack
and
of
soggy
intelligence,
when I had them. As in, like, because it felt like they fucking deep fried them twice, there was crunchy bits all around the outside, but, like, at the heart, it felt like wet, soggy potato.
What's your guys' favorite kind of fry?
Probably curly fries. I don't have them often, but they're very good.
French. Just
Well, but
a
you know,
shocking
there's
statement coming from me.
There's like waffle fries, wedges, like all that kind of stuff. Crinkle cut, regular, curly.
I don't know what they're called, but I like the really like fat, like chewy ones.
Chips?
Are they called chips?
You see?
Well, don't even bring him into this because he's British. That's gonna complicate
shut
it.
the fuck up, Joe. If you would let me speak, I was gonna say something along those lines. Be like, oh, the British, he doesn't know.
They're
like
not,
steak
they're not
fries,
wide,
maybe?
Yeah, they're not wide like chips are. That would be.
Steak fries is what you say they often are, Joe, but then you're like, but they're the same.
Hold on, let me see.
Right, because steak fries is the type of fry, not a whole separate thing.
He's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Okay, fuck off, first of all. Second of all, I don't even want to start this because you're just gonna get, like, arrogant about it.
Oh my god, I am no more arrogant than you.
You are gonna get all high and mighty and the chips and the fries are not different because they are both potato about it.
Let's just not argue about it like you said. Not in front of the kids.
No, that's fine.
No,
I am the kid.
I'm used to it.
I know you are.
But damn.
That was Ben and Aloe. What did you say?
Oh. I'm like,
I
I'm
don't
used
even
to
know
it,
what you
and
said,
you're like, I'm like, I'm used to it, and then you're like, yeah, I know, and I'm like, damn.
Nah, if I wanted to call you a bottom, I'd just call you a bottom.
Oh no, I thought you meant you were calling me a kid with parents that would fight a lot, and I'm like, yeah.
Oh, I sure hope not. I don't know a lot about your parents, but I would not wish that on anybody.
I was about to say I think everybody had parents that would fight or argue a lot, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
That's definitely the response of someone who had that, because not everybody and not to the same degree.
It's just because I vividly remember the 2008 financial crash and the effects that it had on my family for the next, like, 5 years.
Aloe, after doing more research, I was talking about chips.
What a shame.
I do really like those, because if you put cheese on top of it, they're the best fries to have, like, nacho cheese on top of.
Yeah, I mean, that we would just call cheesy chips. But, yeah. That's what I mean. See, they're different. They're different. Boom.
But is there... Is chips an exclusive classification, or is there a term that we would call that over here that's the same thing?
They're different from steak fries.
Before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine?
I'm googling steak fries versus chips to see if they're the same thing. They are the same thing.
Oh, damn it.
I think you'll just find different, like, varying thicknesses. I think, like, the major difference between chips and fries is just how you're meant to eat them and what you're meant to have on them.
Has already fallen.
Man, now I want fries. Now I want some cheese.
Honestly, same.
I know.
This
I'm
fry
gonna have
talk is
to.
making me hungry.
I'm gonna have to eat after this because I'm trying to be like a little skinny boy and not eat as much. But now, food and hungry.
I've been craving chips from the chippy near my parents' place for like, shut up, for like a month, because it is the best, but they live so far away from me, but it's okay because I have to spend like £100 on getting new retainers next week, so I'll be near there anyways.
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position.
I just, man.
Men.
No,
Men.
no, that's not what I was gonna say. Yes, I'm pretty sure. I was gonna say, there's nothing quite like just going to like some rundown shitty hole in the wall in Chicago and just getting like a gyro sandwich and some cheese fries.
Have you been I've been seeing a lot of stuff on TikTok recently about like when the restaurant looks like absolute dog shit, you know it's going to be incredible food.
Oh yeah, if they don't spend any money on their decor, you know the food is fire.
Oh yeah, if they like built the place, opened it, haven't changed their menu or prices since like 2009, and everything's like all faded and rusted.
No, forget 2009. If the place looks like it hasn't been touched since like the 80s, and like the guy working the grill looks like he's murdered 4 people, that's how you know the food is banging.
I'm only saying 2009 because like virtually every like small local fast food place here, they've all got the same like 2010s modern stainless steel like surfaces across everything. They all look exactly the same, and so you know as soon as you see that stainless steel countertop, you know it's going to be incredible food.
We got a lot of rundown stuff here, but without doxing myself too much, there is a place near where I went to college that hasn't been touched since like the 60s.
Jesus.
And like,
regardless,
it's like a lot of like it's mostly wood interior. The outside's still brick, obviously, but it's like very old looking. And they also sell like bison, deer, and ostrich meat.
Ostrich?
Yeah, you can get like an ostrich chicken or an ostrich sandwich. I guess it wouldn't be a chicken sandwich.
What the fuck?
I had a bison hot dog once.
How was it?
It was fine. It was just like a little, like it had a little more of a kick than a regular hot dog. But I'm like this is okay. I'm glad I tried it, but I would never be like, oh man, I can't never go back to a regular glizzy.
I think
I don't think I ever want to try an
bison.
ostrich sandwich.
By the way,
What'd you say, Joe?
I've maybe had bison, but I don't know if it was prepared especially well.
There's also a place near where I grew up as a kid that was like barely touched since like the 1920s. And they made they made food, but the really only good reason to go there was well, no, because it was more of an ice cream place than like a restaurant. Like they had regular food you could order, but like you're not going there unless it's for ice cream. And I remember my brother. They had different sizes for shakes, and their biggest size was quart sized.
I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first.
And my younger
was
brother
what size?
Quart.
And we blind from how things.
Hold on.
I guess
2 milliliters. Fuck me.
I was gonna say, yep.
That's
the reaction I expected.
That's almost a liter.
Yeah, so my younger brother, who was like I think 6 or 7 at the time, like he didn't really have like a concept of like, you know, that magnitude. So he was like, Can I get a milkshake? And they were like a peanut butter milkshake. They're like, okay, what size? And he's like, a quart. And my dad just looks at him.
I can't exist as
and he's like,
36. When I was at Gundam,
no, you know what? Give him a quart.
I thought about whether I should just come full, but I didn't have
he drank like a little.
All?
However,
no.
I realized.
I was gonna say his blood sugar would have been through the roof.
Thanks.
Diabetes day one.
My dad got like really mad at first, as he does, but then he like stopped and he was like, you know what? No, you'll learn.
You know what? This is funny.
Give him a quart. And then he was like, I can't finish. He's like, oh, you can't finish.
I'll have my subordinates seal the place.
Kind of mean though, being like, damn, kid doesn't know. Let's like let him find out the hard way that he's ordered something the size of his head.
Fair. He got what he wanted.
He did. He got a quart.
Yeah, but like it's evident that he didn't necessarily want one.
Well, no, sometimes you just gotta get a little guy what he wants.
No, he was happy when he got it. He just couldn't finish it.
I feel like in the realm of meanness, this isn't like too high up there. I think this is a learning experience.
It's mean in the way that I would call something mean.
No, because he wasn't like, no, don't do that. He was like, yippee, and then finish it.
See ya.
It was really fun.
No, but I mean in that, like, in a sense, it's kind of like when, like, the whole thing of, like, a genie twisting your words to give you something you didn't want.
Well, no, but that's different because it's literally.
But he didn't know what a quart was. That's the point that's what I'm getting at.
Well, now he does.
He saw the size of the cup. They had it on the counter, but he didn't realize like the weight, the magnitude of what he was asking for.
Like a kilogram.
All this to say, we gotta get you a quart milkshake for Chicago.
I do not even want to think about like something that big. The drink you got me from Burger King was fucking enormous as is.
You say I got you as if I made you get it that size.
I just said, like, can I have Pepsi?
I think you probably just got a standard sized drink.
Yeah, which is huge. It's like, it's nearly a liter, and the big one is more than a liter. Like, I just googled US Burger King drink sizes. Your small is 100 and something milliliters bigger than our large.
Yeah, it's a drink fit for a king.
It's a drink fit for, like, 3 people.
Al, if you want to have a stroke, look at the drink sizes of Panda Express.
Drink sizes, Panda.
I'll order a medium and then be like, what the fuck? This is not a medium.
Oh, hold on. These aren't in milliliters. I don't know what this shit means.
One of my favorite Chinese restaurants around here.
And they were roommates.
You can get a side of rice, and one of the sizes is just a nice old quart of rice.
Books on collectives and the subconscious.
You best
here
believe
at home.
I get that every single time.
I'll get that. You all chat.
Hold on. I've found a Reddit thread that tells me the sizes. I'm thinking I'm gonna put in the kids one first to translate it to metric and see how bad that is.
Only just met, but I have to ask. Are you wouldn't happen to be actors that I'll hasten hire to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What the fuck is the point? 42 ounces is like 1.3 liters.
Okay.
You don't need that much liquid.
Oh, it's insane. I'll order a medium and be like, they gave me a large. They gave me like an extra large. Like, what the fuck is this?
What's that one fast food place in the US that has like drink sizes even bigger than that? Like the one that people always talk about where it's like, this is fucking stupid.
I actually don't know.
I think it's Sonic.
No, Sonics are not as big as that.
No, it's not a fast food place.
King Faffy, hello. Is that how you say your name? Because I'd love it if it is. I love a good faff.
Hold
on.
What?
Sonics are kind of rare to come by. Like, I only know like 2.
7-Eleven, that's it.
I'll leave the books here.
Oh, 7-Eleven. Oh, you cannot put the fucking pulp in the Slurpee cup.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I know that.
That's less of like, that's not like a restaurant. That's like if you're going on a road trip, you have like a fucking giant drink to last you.
Yeah.
That 52 liquid ounces is 1.5 liters.
A year ago.
Well, now you know why he was mad that he the big gulp for the Slurpee.
Yeah.
I actually responded.
The big gulp for the Slurpee.
We're doing good in here. We're teaching our little British kitten about the majesty of American beverages.
What is this? Why is it so big?
Because why not? People need the big drinks.
Hold on, this has got to be a joke. This one can't be real.
You know who is?
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity.
Hold on, I need to Google all of these. There's no way that like these are all real.
This entire conversation, I'm just thinking about that joke from Parks and Rec where it's like, why is this drink child size? Because it's roughly the size of a liquefied child.
That's
I'm merely stating the facts.
I remember ordering
it's
from this
impossible for any
Chinese place.
species. That's why academia prohibited research into human evolution.
And I asked like my friends if they wanted anything. Like I asked Go, Yusuf and all them. Like, you guys want anything? I'll grab you something.
What about you?
And one's like, yeah, just give me like a small like fried rice. I don't even think I told him that this happened. It slipped my mind until right now. But they were like, "You sure you want a small one? That's like a kid size." And I'm like,
So that's how
"Yeah,
things
that's
went.
fine."
Such is life. Plus, he could
And I'm like,
me with the
"This is for a
housework for
child."
once. See those books? They've been sitting
Hold
there
on.
waiting for
This is one. Oh wow.
Can you feel the awkwardness?
I've just found one that was being sold by KFC in the US at one point, but got discontinued because it was stupid. 64 liquid ounces, nearly 2 liters of liquid.
Oh, Al, have you heard of the
what is the genuine point? Nobody's gonna drink all of that in one sitting. And if
Yeah, but you can take it home for later.
Buy a bottle, then. Then you can reseal it, and it won't lose the fizz. There is no point for this. Drinks like this are meant to be had in one sitting with your lunch.
Well, also, I don't know. You don't have the girth of an American. You don't have the strength to consume that much liquid.
I am almost certain if I went to the fattest Brit I know and said to them, "Do you think that this is stupid?" they would go, "Is this even real?"
I bear them no ill will. More accurately,
here's the
I don't
thing,
really
though.
care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj.
You can't.
The Mashra will take
The
this
fact
into
that it
account at their
exists
trial.
and hasn't been discontinued kind of tells you that it's popular enough to not be discontinued.
No, it was discontinued, this one.
No. The 52-ounce one, yes, that was. But like
The 52... Why, though? What are you doing with that much liquid?
No. I had a teacher in high school, and every day he came in with one of those.
Does he still have teeth?
I now understand.
Couldn't tell you, probably.
The fall of the sages.
I mean,
I need to
drinking
Google
it
it.
through a straw just bypasses your teeth anyways, wouldn't it?
No. What do you mean? It still sits in your mouth.
Well, no, he's right. The straw is going to reduce the impact on your teeth.
It will reduce it, but when you're drinking enough liquid to, like, drown several children.
Yeah, but as long as you brush regularly, you're probably
I still wouldn't advise drinking a bottle of Coke that big every single day. You're not gonna negate the effects of using a straw by drinking an absolute shitload
you'll be
of liquid.
surprised what effects I can negate.
The official process to select the new sages is
Whips out
already
Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
underway. But this process is, if I serve as acting
I negate
Grand
the
Sage for
effects
too
of
long,
diabetes.
The position might become
I
permanent.
negate the effects of diabetes with a straw. That seems real.
The doctor's like, we diagnosed you with type 1 diabetes. I go, no, and he goes, yeah, and I'm like, no. And then suddenly I can just eat as much sugar as I want, because as long as I say no, I can't die.
Okay, yeah. A lot of these, like, ridiculously huge ones have been discontinued. But the KFC one that was 64 liquid ounces or 1.9 liters was around in 2015. I don't know when it got discontinued, but that's when they announced it, at least.
Al, have you heard of the Panera Bread's charged lemonade?
I want to try that.
What's going on with that? Because I've seen it.
I have tried it.
I saw a
How
Moist
is
Critical thing about it in my recommended, but I have no idea what it is. I don't know what Panera Bread even is.
It's like way too caffeinated, basically.
It's got like 250 milligrams of caffeine, which is
it's like
more than
overloaded
Bang,
caffeine.
more than Monster.
How
And
big
a
is it?
lady, it's the size is not the problem.
The size is the amount of caffeine that's
Lemonade doesn't usually have caffeine.
No, but I mean, because, like, that kind of dilutes it in a sense. Because, like, Monster Energy has the same amount of caffeine in it as a Prime Energy, but Prime Energy is half the size.
Think like a normal cup of lemonade.
Wait, why?
Like Panera doesn't do like the
Again,
big
we're
ass
talking
cups, like
differences between American and British cups here.
I'll literally just Google it. Like it's a normal ass cup of lemonade. It's not. We're not
Wait, what
talking
am I
like
Googling
Panera
for?
Anyway,
Panera Express
charged
charged lemonade.
Yeah.
So I had it because my cousin got some for my sister and her. And she had an extra one, so she let me have it.
What the heck is going
and
on here?
I drank it, and I'm like,
You're
this
right.
tastes pretty good.
But
The thing is, I didn't This might be really bad. I didn't feel it.
That's a possibility, but if that was
there's a few different sizes, but the one I'm seeing is like, yeah, probably what I'd call a regular size. Well, a large here at least.
So I drank like a normal one. Like it wasn't a large or anything. It was like a regular size.
Honestly,
and
have
I'm like,
no idea. I've been to their estate many times. The only potentially large.
How much caffeine does it actually have in it?
But that's
250 milligrams in a regular.
Yeah, way too much.
That's less than a Bang Energy.
No,
but that's still a lot.
That's
no,
more
Bang
than
Energy
that.
has 300 milligrams. I just googled it.
Find my lady again.
Hold on.
We'll tell her everything.
In a 16-ounce can, which I'm guessing is 500 mil.
Faf, I main Ito, although I use Scaramouche a lot for overworld stuff. Mr. Bomb does not play Genshin. Cass, I don't remember who you main.
Myself. I've modded myself into
Okay,
Genshin.
Cass mains themselves, and then Little Catman doesn't play anymore, but I don't know, you like Chongyun a lot, right?
If we're lucky,
I like to play him, yeah. Okay, Bang Energy in the US has 300 milligrams of caffeine. Worldwide, because of EU laws and people that are reasonable, it has 160.
Yes, but I'd argue this is much more dangerous because when you buy an energy drink, you will typically just buy one, right?
Yeah.
Since this is a lemonade, and it doesn't taste like it's caffeinated, you can get a refill. Because it's just a lemonade. You will end up drinking more of that since you don't view it as an energy drink, which is why it's already killed 2 people.
Oh no!
Because
what?
Yeah, it's
already...
because they didn't know necessarily like how much caffeine was in there because there wasn't.
No one
very
told
well
them.
advertised. Yeah, because it's not very well advertised.
Yeah, they're dead.
Dose of caffeine.
400 milligrams is like the last, as much as you can have safely. According to the
I was going to
FDA.
say, because my flatmate normally downs like 3 or 4 monsters a day, and they have 180 milligrams in it.
I mean, their kidneys are probably more at risk than their heart at that rate. But the problem is, so the first one I remember the news story, it was a lady who basically, she worked from home, but she liked being in Panera Bread more to do her work.
Yeah.
Since she just liked the environment better, I guess.
Doubted the master's integrity.
And so she bought like a charged lemonade, and then she finished it after like a little bit, and she got up, refilled it. And I think she had like 4 or 5 of them.
Oh no!
So can you just get it from like the
you could just
fountain drink
it.
thing?
Yeah, you just refill it yourself.
Okay.
And the problem is, when the first person died, it didn't even say it had caffeine in it.
About that.
Like,
what's in it besides caffeine? It could have other heart stimulants, like, I can't read that word.
Guarana, I would guess is how you say that.
Wait, what is it?
The master told me
Guarana?
he'd ever seen, in that
Guarana?
me a pile of mora, so
possibly, yes.
Signed on.
It's a plant.
Well,
according to Google.
Didn't really answer my question.
It's probably a fruiting plant.
Just think about it. Why?
Maybe the core of
and
same thing.
Ito and Goro are what got me and the cat
I've never
into this.
Too much thought.
Because they're cute boys and we wanted to kiss them. And whereabouts are you from in the EU? Out of curiosity. Because little man is always curious about our European friends.
Oh,
Mom makes fun of me for this now. I say too many things the way you say them. Saying whereabouts are you from is very British.
Yeah, because you pick up on a lot of my shit. You started saying like, what's the thing that I made fun of you for? I was like, I can't believe you stole that from me.
I think I get what you're saying.
Several
what are you on
things.
about?
You think
That's
this
it.
was a coincidence.
Listen, I can't
Just
help
using
it.
the phrase "on about."
You're an influencer and you're influencing me.
What a shame.
At first glance, nothing
Aloe,
seems
real quick.
strange or out of place.
Before I
If my
forget,
father had always been in contact
a large
with
has
the Khan
390
then it
milligrams
would
of
make
caffeine.
sense. You mean to go all
How big is a large though?
Massive.
My brain doesn't work in like it is big because of the massive size differences between here and there. So I need to like know in terms of like millimeters or something.
Regardless of his reasons,
Milliliters, not millimeters.
truly been funding a
What?
Is that my father
You-
has committed many atrocities?
Well, the thing is, I don't
and deserves
necessarily...
all
Confusing the word millimeters and milliliters?
I have zero sympathy.
They're very similar words.
Yeah.
the Homayani family has treated me with. If we decide to investigate this further,
You're just entertaining. That's why I get influenced so hard, because I watch all of your streams.
biting the hand that's fed me.
It's like confusing centimeters and centiliters. They're very similar words.
You don't have
To be fair, I don't know that I've ever heard centiliters, but I assume that exists.
It's not very commonly used. I only know like one brand of drinks that uses it, but like 500 milliliters is 50 centiliters, same as 500 millimeters is 50 centimeters.
That makes a lot of sense. I guess I should. In which case, my lady, could you ask the
All I
master to
know
come
is
out and have a
if I'm
chat
ever
with
gonna
us?
kill myself, my poison of choice is charged.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know that there's really all that much drama. They should just make sure that they label it as caffeine or whatever.
See,
Mama
that's
says,
what they should
yeah,
have
it
done
also
before.
has it also has guarana
Yeah,
in it,
that's
which
exactly
is a
what
common
they
natural
should have done, and
stimulant
then they
used in a lot
didn't.
of energy drinks.
Although I
It
think
works
now what they did.
Let's meet at the usual place.
a lot like oh god, I can't read these fucking words. It can be dangerous for people with high blood pressure and heart conditions. Okay, apparently it's got something else in it that's dangerous, is what I'm gathering.
I get, so yeah, maybe like label it as caffeine, label it as like, hey, this is basically an energy drink.
It's an energy drink with like something that can raise your blood pressure in it on top of that, plus sugar. So it's a death concoction for anyone who has like mildly high blood pressure.
Please allow me to introduce these.
The 50s.
Yeah, like at least die of like something cool. Come on.
I mean, well, the cocaine boom was, I think, like what, the 80s?
Listen, I don't know when things happened. I just pick decades sometimes.
There's something on this.
I believe it was the 80s, at least in the US.
I'm pretty sure coke was big in the 80s. I think the 60s was more like LSD and acid.
Yeah.
And then the CIA tested.
No, I think
just to see what would happen.
I think the 60s was more LSD, cocaine was more 80s, and then 90s was more acid.
Well, but from what Hershey's story, I think it was maybe not labeled in that one specific one.
No, they're labeled.
It wasn't labeled in like
now.
any locations.
They're labeled now because someone
But
died.
only because like a second person died.
Right.
No, they did it after the first person died.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a second person.
But it's somewhat funny that even after the second person died.
Our family once
Like,
needed
bro,
to take a trip
just
to the desert to
decaffeinate it.
secure
Just
your
take it
neighbors.
out. Nobody's begging
Those
for it.
Eremites were Kusela's brigade, Dekan al-Ahmar.
Just read
I
the
always
Red Bull. It's not
to
the caffeine.
I always listen to food shit now with like a little bit of grain of salt, because you remember there was that very famous story about like the woman who got like scalded by McDonald's shit, and the whole narrative around that was like, oh, she's so dumb, of course you shouldn't pour like hot stuff on yourself, and that like that's what everybody was like gaslit
it was the
into
coffee?
believing.
Yeah, I remember that whole thing.
But the reality of it is that it wasn't just like normal hot, it was like abnormally someone was negligent.
No, it was like
hot.
freakish.
No, yeah, like it
hot.
like burned through the cup. It like melted part of her legs together. And Chile got like what, like $1 million out of that trial?
I think so,
$3
yeah.
million out of that place?
And
Yeah,
mom,
but of course everyone was told like, silly woman drop coffee in car.
right. Well, and
Yeah.
to be fair, it sounds like a customer being stupid story until you get the clarification that like, no, it actually was like way too hot.
I just wonder how the employees didn't notice that, because as someone who has to work with coffee machines in my job, like you will know, like the thing will start screaming at you and spitting steam and shit.
Before I saw him again.
Who knows? Someone could have been on something.
Like it could have been
Possibly.
like a 15-year-old that truly could not care less.
What happened?
It's just
Yeah, or
because like,
that.
if it's a plastic, especially if it's a plastic cup, it would melt through it if it was boiling hot.
Suddenly, at the
Well, it
time,
might have needed a minute to melt through
was
it.
going through a
Yeah,
particularly
it probably
severe
took some
case.
time to
Coming
chew through
back
it.
to the topic.
Anyway,
if
Mom, I'm
somebody
guessing
has
the
a
labeling
Hurts to be
like
safe.
isn't
How do you know a
perfectly
bodyguard won't come
consistent
in
across
handy
the whole
one day?
country.
I think it's a
I
pretty
was
small
completely
label.
lost at first.
To also.
I mean,
Recommended the
I can't really
Blazing
speak to
Bees.
anything on that because
And in
I haven't been to Panera Bread in years.
Indeed.
I haven't either.
He didn't
I've
say
just
it
heard
out
about
loud,
that
But it
situation.
he was already beyond redemption. But
Aside from this
he stayed in
situation,
my
what is
house
this
and
chain
keep
that I've never
working
heard
as
of
a
known for?
bodyguard.
Panera Bread.
They have
make
like
salad.
sandwiches
The
and
desert
soups
would
and things.
decrease,
It's known for bread.
Are they like a fast food place or a sit-in place?
Sit-in typically, or like I think there's a drive-through for a lot of them, just because a lot of people go there for like morning stuff. I need my morning bread.
It's like
everything has a drive-through over there, though.
It's like medium in my mind. It's not like McDonald's, Taco Bell level fast food, but it's not like Applebee's or something where like
it's like
you for sure sit down. It's like halfway between those.
Yes.
I was thinking more like Subway, where it's like you can sit in if you want, but like it's not going to be as speedy as like a Macca's.
Probably a little bit more sit down than Subway because, like Hershey said, there's like a vibe that they're going for, kind of like Starbucks, that like is more enticing, I guess, for you to sit there.
I'm gonna Google it. I have a guess that like their branding is probably like wood, green, and white.
It's like white woman bait.
Honestly, you're really close.
Yeah, you're like really on the dot.
Holy shit!
You're on the money.
Just by name, I was like, I fucking know green is gonna be in here somewhere. Yep. Okay. I'm a genius.
I don't like their food very much.
I've been really good at guessing that shit lately. I've just been like, okay, here's a brand I've never heard of. I'm gonna Google it. I bet their color is orange or something based off of what I know about them.
I think I ate there once with my family, and I think I got a Reuben, and I was like, this is very dry and not that good.
That's right. When I started to hear some
I ate there once and I didn't have to talk to anyone, so I was fine.
But by then,
they had a little
no longer receptive to my requests to talk.
Touchscreen thingy.
Yeah.
Love
that
those.
Nobody was using. Nobody fucking used it. So I was like, God, you idiots, you fucking fools.
That's a thing I don't understand about like fast food shit over there. We started getting the touchscreens in like every fast food restaurant in like 2014, and since then there is now one till in every fast food restaurant, and it's only there as like a by law thing. Like by law, you've got to have one till. And
what's a till?
So,
angry because I can't
like
wrap
a
my
what's a
head
till?
around any of his actions.
We should have more of those, but like you're always running into in retail, Aloe, there are people who just are like, ah, yes, time to be served by a person.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing though, is like in retail you're going to encounter that more because you encounter people that are old and stupid and stubborn. But in fast food, because there is virtually no tills anymore, and there is no staff that are ever going to be on or near the tills, they're all in the kitchen, that never happens. Like an old person walks into a McDonald's,
a cash register.
the thing that you put the money in and do the transactions with.
I asked like 4 times.
Oh, I said it, but I think Aloe was talking. So
No.
I said like what do you mean what's a till?
And I think that's when I said a cash register.
Yeah, that's. Well, no, yeah, I didn't hear it when you said a cast.
No,
I'm
it's
like,
okay.
what's a till? And you're like, what do you mean what's a till? And I'm like, what's a till? Kept going.
Well, because I assumed that you heard Cass's answer.
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, my bad.
You're good. You're good. But
Imagine
yeah,
hearing Cass.
Well, wow.
What's that supposed to mean?
God,
literally nothing. I'm just being a bitch to start shit.
God, you and your man bullshit coming in here, answering questions for me. Oh, and now you speak
I do
for
not
me,
listen
you
to
fucking
women.
Lorax ass bitch.
Wait, are you talking to me
Love
or
you,
Aloe?
Joe.
All of us, collectively, we're all men.
Oh, that's fine because I my favorite thing to do is mansplain to Cass. It's like my favorite
I know
thing
what
ever.
you've been up to.
It's my pastime.
Come with me.
Cass will come to visit, and I'll be like, all right.
Time
So
to
have
explain.
So here's what you want for lunch, Cass.
So have you
So
ever have you ever like used the iPhone before?
All right.
No,
so here's
please
how you use
mansplain.
this.
Literally, you at me yesterday
This place should
What do you mean me at you yesterday?
when I was like, Mom's iPad was like doing a thing, and you were like, let me tell you all about iPhones.
I barely even fucking know what I was doing with mine. I literally googled I typed into Google camera settings iPhone and just followed a tutorial and sent you how to do it.
and I couldn't
I
find
know.
a reason to turn the opportunity
It was funny.
down.
You remember
Let me tell
when
you how it is.
when we were driving to like that one chicken place with Juan and Tutu, and I started mansplaining the concept of mansplaining.
My patience is running out.
So normally you could just explain something to someone.
That was so cool of you, honestly.
Without being demeaning, but mansplaining is a little more complicated than that. You see,
whenever like some new people at work who like don't know what gaslighting is.
What scene is?
Oh yeah, so when you perceive your surroundings,
I'm sorry, perceive is a really large word. Can you mansplain?
What does surroundings mean?
Got you. You know your eyes?
No. Can you please?
Can you mansplain that to me, please?
Okay. So you
no,
know
I don't. Can you tell me all about it, please?
Big circle, see light.
What is light? Can you explain that to me?
Orb.
No, I've never heard of that.
Orb.
Seems like
bright.
Finally at the bottom of this ourselves.
Orb.
What's the fucking thing with the people in the cave in the shadows? We'll just go all the way back to that and start at like the beginning of consciousness.
Indie ninking. Indie ninking.
I still don't get it. Don't worry about it. What's it called? Oh, so good. So good.
I love doing shit like that though. Like
about your own jokes, so good.
Yeah, no, it's not my joke. It's so good that like being able to mansplain all the time, it just feels so good. Like,
can you mansplain what good is, please? I don't know. I've never heard of
smile
that.
on my face.
It's true. Every time
What's the
Hershey starts
patriarchy?
mansplaining something.
Oh, okay, Aloe, I got you. So the patriarchy.
Hershey's really just over there being like, male privilege.
You must understand how much Hershey loves mansplaining.
Specifically only the cat. I feel like I don't do it.
No, I don't think you do.
I get it.
I don't think there's anybody else I do it with.
I'm 10 times more obnoxious to Aloe than anyone else, so I get it.
Now that I think about it, I don't do that with anybody else.
I mansplain to myself. Like when I mess something up, I start like condescendingly talking to myself about it. Like, how the fuck did I mess that up?
You gotta be nice to yourself.
Nah.
So is that when you guys started?
I think I do.
No, you have to.
Yes, I want to formally apologize.
We would prefer to call it taking revenge.
I don't.
What's an apology?
I'm not going in hard enough. I need to mansplain to more people.
I was gonna say I don't accept your apology
regardless of whether they
because you're not mansplaining enough.
No. We're going worldwide. I need to collab.
Mr. Worldwide right now.
I need to collab with female VTubers. Just mansplain on the first time talking to them.
Nah, I have a better idea.
If you do that,
you need to start like a.
You
need to start like an endless feedback loop, like two Alexas talking to each other.
We all knew he was doing.
Go to someone with like a way bigger following than me. And I was like, so have you heard of like streaming?
Do you know what Twitch Prime is? You wouldn't. You are a woman.
Did you know?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, you just find someone like fucking Pokemon or something, and you're like, no. This is all wrong. This is how you should do it.
No.
Whoa.
See, this is how you really make cookies.
All his doing. A few years ago, boss said he needed to make
No. This is how you do the dance.
His words made no sense to me. But that
You need to just make like an endless feedback loop instead. You need to start mansplaining to Go, and then he mansplains back to you, and it just creates a feedback loop, like two series talking to each other.
I mean,
I feel like that's just a gay relationship.
I don't mansplain to Go. I feel like
gained their freedom
he just disagrees with me.
But how could we leave with a clear conscience?
I can't be like, so have you heard of this? And
Yeah,
you'll be
no,
like,
because you
"Wrong."
guys will just start arguing.
He's like, well, you're wrong. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm wrong? I just asked a question.
I guess it is kind of mansplaining because they just kind of mansplain back at each other the entire time. That kind of is just an argument.
That's a mansplaining, that's just arguing.
This is the same dynamic me and Joe have.
That's just arguing. That's not mansplaining. It's completely different.
No, because you're trying to mansplain your points to each other.
No, let me mansplain arguing to you.
No. Let me mansplain arguing to you.
Okay, I'm listening.
The difference is when you mansplain something.
Yeah, what does difference mean?
You're using big words again.
What's an adjective?
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
So the other
What's
part. Shut up.
A participle, I believe.
Don't worry.
Oh,
don't
that's
worry,
too big of a word. You're gonna need to explain
Aloe,
that
don't
one.
worry your pretty head about it.
Aw.
I said, Aloe, don't worry your pretty little head about it.
I'll go with you.
Blushing.
I grew up with these guys, and I know they're not. All I
when
know is
you
that
argue,
Deshret's relics must be destroyed. Furthermore,
you
I want to go see the place
speak
for myself.
about the
I know you
point
don't want to get
on
involved in this,
the.
What's
so
the point?
There's no need for you to tag along.
just in general.
It's where teens go to make out.
That's what the point where the. That's what the point of the mask is.
Thank you.
Thank
We'll be a
you.
lot stronger together with you.
All right, I had to take down that box. That's my one dream joke of the stream.
Whatever you want.
But the topic.
What's a topic?
You're making me paraphrase so much here. The subject.
What's the subject?
You and I'm the king.
These fucking hands.
Literally gonna kill you next time I see you.
Following me.
One day we'll reverse it and like cast mansplain every single
Yes, mansplain everything in your brain.
God, that's gonna be a lot of fan fiction.
I don't want to see
all of it.
I don't want to see all of it.
Every last detail. It will take you decades.
Don't do it, Aloe. I'll get scared.
That's not my problem. I'm not intimidated.
So Homestuck.
Wow, the shoe
No,
really
Aloe,
is
why
on
would
the
you
other
do
foot,
this?
huh?
Aloe, why would you do this?
They should all be holed
So
up.
Homestuck.
I mean, you don't
is a
have to listen.
webcomic that was not actually made in MS Paint, despite the fact that it was on
We'll know what they're really
mspaint.com.
capable of once
Ain't that
Deshret's
crazy
relics
shit?
may have been a force
Motherfucker made that in Photoshop like a goddamn
but
liar.
Their name means nothing now.
No, wake up, Aloe. There's
MS Paint has a website?
There's Betty Crocker lore. You can't sleep yet.
Yeah, there's Betty Crocker lore! She's the Batter Witch!
Who's Betty Crocker?
Okay, hold on. Fuck this entire hypothetical. Tell me the Betty Crocker lore.
Who's Betty Crocker?
She makes cookies.
No, she's the Batter Witch.
Happy to oblige.
Batter witch, batter bitch.
So what you're saying is she's bad.
She's bad.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Oh.
Mr. Crocker.
I know this brand. I didn't realize they had a name.
I thought you were gonna say I know this broad.
I know this bitch.
I know this broad.
I know this broad. I know this stupid bitch.
I know that.
She make the super moist cake mix.
She does.
Yes.
She does a lot of baked good mixes.
She make
She's responsible for the
brownies.
moist cake pussy.
She's a moist woman, she is.
She make it a cake.
She make that sloppy.
She make that pound cake.
Make that sloppy toppy. No! I fell off a fucking ship! God damn it!
I love hearing Ushi just moo in the background sometimes. What ship you fallen off of?
He's not Team Edwards.
Wow.
This way, follow me. We're almost there.
Team Edward.
But yeah, I need to up my level.
Yeah, you gotta level up Hershey.
Ha! Could see that coming
Cats
from
and
a
I were
mile
both
away.
just fucking like rushing for that, like.
We were running, pushing each other out the way. No,
Soon-
we gotta make the stupid joke.
As soon as he said the word level, I was like, okay, there's one of two ways this can go. Either joke about Tories or Joe.
Wait, what about Tories?
You guys
Wait, what about Tories?
Because the Tories had a when what's her face, the lettist prime minister was in. She did a speech where she said the phrase "leveling up" about 600 billion times.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, actually.
Yeah, lettuce truss.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
and,
she was a lettuce woman.
But it's being blocked.
Well, because the lettuce outlived her.
Right, gotcha.
Well, outlived her time in number 10. But yeah. Because they have like a whole scheme called leveling up, and it's all bullshit. So that's where my mind first went. Then I was like, oh yeah, of course.
We don't know that. That's beyond us.
Yeah, no, I don't keep tabs on British politics other than a few tidbits from you now and again.
Now when there's an easier joke to make.
Other than when I, like, enter your DMs and I'm like, damn, this shit smells. Do you want to listen? This shit's stanky.
That is typically when your country comes up. That is usually how it goes.
I think I said something about it yesterday.
Blocked off in the middle.
I don't remember where.
Just need to adjust it a little.
I don't recall.
I did. I think it's like quite far up in DMs, but I'm pretty sure I like mentioned the fact that Keir Starmer, the current leader of the Labour Party in the UK, praised Margaret Thatcher.
Oh, yeah, I think you did say something about the Labour Party. That sounds familiar.
Yeah, like, goddamn, the apparent leftist party in the UK praising Margaret Thatcher. That's the equivalent of, like, Joe Biden praising Ronald Reagan.
I mean, if we...
That's really not that far.
To touch on politics ever so briefly and then we'll move on, like, we all know that everyone is more interested in the status quo and maintaining power than actually helping out their constituents.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem with American politics is that they don't really matter to the average person. It's not like most people can really have a say in it.
That's my point.
We talked about this when we played Fortnite last.
They get to do their little, like, everything is so close together so nothing happens game, and then we get nothing, and then they get money.
Well, yeah, it's the facade of free will. It's not really...
Truly, we live in a society.
Yes.
You live in a society.
I
live in an enclosure.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Cat lives in a pen, in a cage.
I live in a cage, and I only am let out sometimes.
What? That makes... You were literally just saying at the beginning of the stream that you were, like, stuck in your enclosure.
You, like, rattle a cup against bars, and then Mo, like, lets you out every now and then.
And then I chew up furniture, and Mo puts me back in the cage.
Mo gets out, like, the spritzer bottle.
And then I go, and then I crawl back in the enclosure.
Man. You know, sometimes I'm like, you know what? Being in a cage sounds like a little bit of fun.
Does
Which kind of cage? Which kind
Just
of
a little
cage, though?
bit.
The
Just a
Super
little bit,
Hershey
like
bomb allegations, everybody.
What do you mean?
No, Hershey's cooking with this one. I agree.
No, I get it, but at the same time, Cass, consider who we are.
You don't
Of course we get it.
Yeah.
Have you never?
Yeah, you're both little guys.
Have you never grabbed the bars of, like, a jail cell or something and just been
No,
like, man.
surprisingly, I've never been in prison.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't have to be prison. You could be in you could be in police custody or something, and then...
That's basically the same.
arrested.
I've never been in police custody.
Oh,
They've never found me for my crimes.
Neither have I. But when I did a thing for a government job, I
All I'm saying, Hershey, is that if you were, like, telling me about your Tuesday night and you were like, yeah, this dominatrix came over and locked me in a cage and I had the best time, I would not be surprised.
Well, I'm not a huge fan of, like, of dominatrix type stuff. Like, I don't have anything against it. It's just, it's not my thing.
I witnessed the gold.
I think, like,
I don't get anything out of it.
The only thing that worries me about, like, cage-related shit is the idea of it being used as more of, like, a punishment. I don't like that. It feels cold.
Within ourselves.
But,
like, I also,
cage for cozy reasons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think it's because the school I grew up in had, like, metal bars that would separate hallways, and you could lock the cage. And I remember often as a kid I would climb over it. Because after school hours, where I'd be, like, the mom would be finishing up work or whatever, I would, like, go to the cage and there's a hole, there were, like, slots at the top, just like, wide enough for, like, a 9-year-old Hershey to fit through them and jump to the other side. Because I just liked climbing shit when I was younger.
Same.
Climbing shit's fun. I want to climb shit now.
No, it's really fun.
Yeah.
I remember climbing an evergreen tree, like, that was so tall that my parents were, like, legitimately considering calling, like, the fire brigade to come get me down.
You realize that this is, like, extreme cat lore. Literally, you almost got stuck in a tree.
No, I didn't. I wasn't stuck. My parents were just concerned that I would fall. And I was like, no, I'm not stuck. I will just climb down. It'll just take me a while.
That's still so heavily cat-coded, though.
No, and then he's like, Mom and Dad, don't worry about it. I'll land on my feet.
Because cats also think they can fucking do anything.
I said, don't call the fire brigade because I will just climb down. It'll just take me longer than it took me to climb up.
Literally, cat in tree and then calling the fire department is a trope.
The whether or not you could actually do it is irrelevant to the fact that this is cat behavior.
And then Superman came, and then he like... Damn it, I said came.
He came?
He's not allowed to do that.
What do you mean he's not allowed to do that? He's done it before.
Let Henry Cavill come.
You would know.
But he's not allowed to, though.
I mean, listen. They shouldn't have. All I'm saying, Cass, is they shouldn't have made Lois Lane that hot. That's not my fault.
To pay for everything.
Which Lois Lane?
You think I would give you that
The new one.
From?
I
don't fucking know the name of the show. I don't care.
Oh, that one.
No, you're right. That Lois is pretty.
That explains it, though. Saying the show.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know the name of it. But oh wait, no. It's My Adventures with Superman.
Also, that tracks. By the way,
that sounds like a kid's show.
Every time I look at her, I unfortunately think of Lance from Voltron, and I can't get that out of my brain.
I think of Luz from the Owl House.
It's over.
No, that's fair too.
Oh no, I see it too now.
Okay, so I'm not fucking crazy. She does kind of look a little like
Lance is also cute, so that works.
It's not the same thing. Like it's not like I'm like, oh no, they look identical, but they
like,
definitely.
You can see it, though. There's
a huge resemblance.
Yeah,
let's go.
And I can't get that out of my head. However, she is very cute. There's that one clip that was going around of the show where she's like mad that Superman wasn't telling her about his secret identity, blah, blah. And that's stupid. I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally, I don't know. If you were like a superhero, would you like keep that shit down low?
Depends on the person and how much they can keep a secret.
Yeah.
Who are you, filthy rats?
Exactly.
Why are you always
and like in this
us?
case, from what I understood, she didn't even like Superman as like a hero. So like, no shit.
Who knows what intent a bunch of rats? Hey.
I mean,
I can't believe you didn't tell me. Like, it's not like I care. Like, you're smelly and stupid, but like, I can't believe it.
Why don't the irony? His life.
I mean, she is very tsundere, from what I can tell.
Where's the records room?
I feel like
it's right over there.
If I had like some sort of amazing power like that,
right? Like your edging power.
Mm-hmm.
No, well, okay, that's my stand is different.
The old records room.
like the Edge of Glory isn't like it's not like a final like villain stand. It's like I'd be like a villain of the week kind of deal.
Deshret's relics fell into complete disarray.
You're gonna edge people for a week?
No. Okay, so, like, you know, there will be, like, you have to have, like, you know, smaller baddies, like, smaller, like, not main threat stand users that'll, like, work for, like, the big bad, you know what I mean? And I'm, like, one of those, like...
I'm confused. I don't know anything about JoJo.
He's saying... This isn't a JoJo thing. He's saying he is not a top-tier villain.
He's stand. What do you mean?
He's like a little guy.
Yeah, he's not a top, he's a bottom when it comes to villains.
Okay, shut up. I'm not a Yoshikage Kira, I'm just like one of the guys he hired.
First, if you say Yoshikage Kira, he's gonna like have an aneurysm.
No, I know, but I'm not saying it so that
if he was nimble enough
I'm saying it so that I can kind of like structure what the point I'm making here in my own head.
Oli, sweet.
I just picture that like 90% of Japanese names that like you guys come out with are either like Nintendo developers or like people that write shit like JoJo's.
So Aloe said there's only 2 genders in Japan. It's Nintendo
Yeah, there's
and
only 2 genders: JoJo's and Nintendo.
JoJo's and there's only 2 genders: JoJo and Mario.
So close to finishing my book, so I wanted to Koom and Oi. Are you like putting it off because you don't want it to be done?
Hershey, what gender are you? Are you JoJo or Mario?
But what else could survive a
What gender am I?
Yeah, are you JoJo or Mario?
It's a good question. I feel like I'd have to be. I feel like I would definitely be JoJo, because the thing is, as much as I love Luigi, I just can't. I just don't think it's me at the end of the day.
Mario.
You don't think the wahoo is you?
No, that's us, Cass. That's us.
I feel like if you're gay,
you're
you
right.
gotta be a JoJo, not a Mario.
Okay. Joe, Cap, look at me and Cass.
You little guys, yeah, but JoJo's all about homoeroticism.
Okay,
Like,
it's
JoJo
also
is
about
very
like
gay.
it's also about like
but the
fighting shit though, innit? That's not something
So
I
is
do.
Mario.
Mario is not about fighting. It's about I squish out the Goomba.
Yeah, Mario's
about
about
being a
him
silly guy, though.
squishing his way through enemies to go rescue his side piece.
But it's lighthearted and has a less annoying fan base.
Wait, hold on,
God.
Joe. Who's the main? Who's the
Bowsette, obviously.
Who's the main piece?
No, Bowser.
In canon.
Bowser is the main piece.
Okay,
Bowser.
If it's Bowser, then the Mario lore is peak.
Bowsette is trans now, and you will address her by her proper name.
No, Bowser, because the Bowser meme was unfunny and lasted about 3 minutes.
I simply
And Bowser is already playing hot.
Yeah, exactly.
You telling me Jack Black isn't like okay?
Jack Black
okay,
is so
okay.
fuckable.
Exactly.
Listen,
I would
Joe,
marry him, not fuck him.
Joe, you wouldn't
Okay,
let
but
Bowser
you're gonna
skadoosh
fuck
you.
him
You're not
while
playing
you're
fuck, marry,
married.
kill here.
So it
Hold
doesn't
on.
matter.
Hirsch, go ahead.
Joe, you wouldn't let Bowser skadoosh you.
I might die. Not to like be an aloe about this, but I might die.
You saying that you would fuck Bowsette, Joe? Your straight side's leaking out again.
No, I'm just saying that I have her literally as an avatar, so I feel kinship towards her.
What's it? So your 2 options are either die by sex or woman.
Listen, I don't know if the super crown gives her bottom surgery or not.
Joe,
That
do you
doesn't
choose to
matter.
die on your feet or live on your knees?
Exactly.
How will history remember you?
I feel like given that I'm
I'll die in the
gay,
air.
given that I'm gay, being on my knees is always on the table.
Yeah, being on your knees eating pussy, bitch boy. That's what you're saying.
Got him.
You-
High five, Aloe.
You cannot even
Live
be
a
mad
little
at me.
and take that Bowser dick. Like, just
You
live
cannot-
a
Yeah.
little.
Wait, what do you
I
want
fucking
against-
call
Oh,
him
but-
straight in DMs the other day, and he's like, "No, stop, it hurts." And then meanwhile,
No.
he's like, "Yeah, eat that pussy, bitch."
Joe.
Exactly.
Joe, hold
You're
on. I'm
admitting
sorry.
to it though. You already said it earlier.
Hold on, Joe. As the straight guy in this call.
Yes,
I-
token straight.
Yeah,
That's the token.
as the straight guy in this call, as a professional in being a dude that likes ladies only.
Yes.
I would like to say.
Those emotions also. It was.
Fuck, what was my point?
Your point
Bowser
with Bowser
is
was
not.
fuckable.
Bowsette's not the top tier one, and Bowser is clearly
Out
above
of the
that.
Mario
no,
women,
I
who
remember-
is better
I'm
than
sorry.
Bowsette?
For saying
Hold
no.
on. I remember my point now.
Yes.
You're gonna tell me
To many
that
mercenaries, moral
Zach,
is
the big
most important thing in the
gluttonous
world.
like jelly thing. Yeah, no, that one's fine.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
It's the
But
most
Bowser,
worthless
like the
thing of
big,
all.
like strong, monstrous dude. Nah, that's too much.
I'm just not into Baras, really.
Okay, well,
We
alright,
are
you know what?
never
But
going
you're
to
into
agree.
globs.
Yeah,
Okay, to
just
be
never
fair,
going to agree
It's
when
a
it comes to
glob.
what's
It's a
fuckable and
fucking.
what's not.
It's a living pussy.
The bad guy.
It's a pile
No,
of
it's
glue.
not.
Promises about we're hypocrites.
You all do not understand.
It's,
You are
it's
just
PVA
so wrong.
glue.
It's
I'm
just
gonna
You're
go
so
put on
wrong.
all of my eye makeup because nobody understands me.
after
Good.
All right, shut up.
Good.
Sweet, would you fuck a
You
slime?
can have all the goop you want because nobody wants to stick their dick in that.
No, Sweet, would you
Mhm.
stick your dick in a slime creature?
It would be
Or,
cold.
or would you rather fuck Bowser? Like,
Or,
between
I mean,
those
like,
two options.
tell us if you like both and then rank them.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Bowser is objectively the correct option.
I recognize that Bowser is a stud and he is on so many people's lists, he's just not on mine.
Bowser spent all of Mario Odyssey just trying to marry Peach. Man is romantic.
And Peach
He
is
also
so
spent the
wrong.
entire
No!
Mario.
I will never
the entire
understand
Mario movie
Peach.
trying to do that and all.
Man has whiz.
Okay, now I will say Mario movie Bowser.
Superstar for her.
Like you are right about Jack Black's energy, and Mario movie Bowser is like more fuckable to me than normal Bowser.
Did you see how he curled?
Hey, don't worry about me.
God damn.
Father probably
Still feel like I'd probably die though.
Settle into new. That thought is
I don't care. You go down having the best time of your life.
Would you rather, like Hershey said, would you rather die on your feet or live on your knees?
This impulse brought me great.
And living on your knees means eating pussy.
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you getting on your knees, Joe, to eat pussy?
You up for that ham sandwich, bitch boy?
You fucking straighty.
But now that I consider it again,
it
all makes sense.
I don't know if this is like a hot, spicy thing to say. In the same way that I constantly have the desire to like say the F slur in jest, but I censor myself. I also have the desire to say the straight version of that in jest.
What's the straight version of that? I was just about to say I really want to slur for straight people.
Take the word and replace the F with ST.
STR.
Oh, but that doesn't count. That's just remixing the other one.
Yeah, it is.
Right,
but like
you gotta people need to make like a new one so that I could say because I would think it's funny. If you invent a slur for straight people, I give you the pass.
Scenery once we finish eating.
Default settings.
What about
No, that's not like derogatory enough. That's not true.
You said you wanted
Okay, just start adding like insults into it as well. Default settings, bizboy, NPCS.
He's right though. Like it's derogatory, but it's not like a slur. I feel like for something to be a slur, there has to be a whole bunch of like historical context. So what we're saying is we need straight people to be oppressed.
Hold on, I'm googling slurs for straight people.
There's gotta be one.
That's my point though. I don't think that exists because straight people aren't like as a class.
So what you're saying is we need to start oppressing the straight people.
Yeah, we need to oppress straight people.
I'm not
we need to start oppressing your straightness.
I'm not satisfied enough with just using my own people's slurs. I need more.
Hold on, I'm on the Wikipedia page for heterophobia.
Catch me.
There's got to be like a.
I'm going.
Tree. Let me think. You're a fucking
Like we can come up with a million things to call straight people that feel like an insult or derogatory, but I don't think that any of them can be a slur. Like categorically, that does not exist.
Listen, Joe, if I can invent a slur for my people, I can invent a slur for my other people.
Like, breeder feels like the closest thing that we have.
Breeder? No.
Probably something like that, because if you put like an ER at the end of something, that can feel close to a slur.
Bro, yeah. Don't say breeder with a hard R.
You filthy
breeder.
Breeder.
I love their water filters.
What?
It's gotta be like
Brita.
Do I look like I could take you all?
Breeder water filters. Google.
So you
it's BRITA.
Yeah, they told me that they had.
What if you called them procs? Like filthy fucking proc.
What does that mean?
Prox is just like a letter away from
the
last end of my username.
So I figured I should get
what? Cracks?
Yeah.
Oh.
Thank you.
No worries.
You freaking cracks.
There's no need to comment or
judge.
You fucking catboy lover, you.
So this box.
You straight-o.
Back in the day, the first thing he did was
that just sounds like Cheerios, but for bigots.
Let's see what's inside.
You liney.
What's this?
Liney?
It's just a bunch of junk.
I mean line because you know, like a straight line.
Stinks.
Oh.
parallel head ass. I quite like more like
It was against the
strangely specific on insults. Like I feel like
yeah, but here's the thing,
saying
though.
that a straight person is more likely to have lime scale in their washing machine is funnier.
Isn't that just common sense?
I was thinking you were gonna go like, straight man, what are you gonna do? Marry a wife, have 2.5 kids, and an unfulfilling job? Ooh.
No, I was thinking like, straight man, what are you gonna do? Not know how to iron clothes and still not know
Wait,
that sponges is what cleans you in the shower.
Wait, but who doesn't know how to iron clothes? It's on. You don't even need to read fucking instructions. It's literally you just turn it on.
Oh no, a lot of
Hershey.
people, like an upsetting amount of people.
Men who are raised by their mother and then marry a mother surrogate.
Hershey, I watched someone put flavored water in an iron once, thinking that it would make their clothes smell nice, and instead all of the sugar just clumped together and ruined their iron.
No.
The bottom part's
No.
No.
Do you want me to send you a picture, Cass?
Yes.
Suddenly seized.
No, I'm upset.
I feel like
I'll just read it out.
I feel like this is. All right, hear me out. I feel like this is.
A man used Volvic water in his iron to make his shirt smell nice. Of fucking course, it was in Wales. Hold on.
You know who's to blame for this?
Back to the point.
This being
Obama. I'm writing this
this phenomena. It's mothers that like just don't expect their sons to do anything, and then they just don't know how to do anything.
There you go, Cass.
You're so right, Hershey.
There's an article.
My dad.
Hershey. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, really.
So tiny that if
well, but except that those women are like that because of men, so really it's men's fault.
But your cries
well, yeah, but I mean, it's a two-way street. One propagates the other.
I told Idrisi
It's an endless cycle.
See, I wasn't joking. There's I'm sure it's in here somewhere, but I think he tweeted something out or something like that, saying like, yeah, here it is at the bottom of the article. Tom added, there should definitely be a label. This is what I've been saying to people when they say I was stupid.
No, there shouldn't be. You.
I still think it's a good idea. It just needs some fine tuning. That's called scented. That's called a scent, not a flavor. You idiot.
Do you already have
Volvic has been asked to comment. I wonder why they haven't.
I just have one, but there once
what's it called? It is like a thing of like toxic masculinity in that it's like, oh well, the guy doesn't have to like do cleaning because that's not like his role in like typical gender norms and blah blah blah. But wait, I just realized why did this bitch do that? Not that. Sorry.
Speaking of typical gender norms.
No, I'm playing League and I just realized.
He's playing League.
Wow. Stinking up the stream.
Oh, what do you expect? It's my
Summoner's Rift head ass.
I expect you to be an Omega.
Wait, how do you know it's called Summoner's Rift?
I have friends who play League.
Oh,
he's existed on the internet. You pick up some stuff.
You have
no, this isn't friends on the internet. This is like the one guy I know that plays League and leaves the house. Also, I can see on your Discord profile.
I don't believe.
You could also hover over it and see League of Legends.
Also, Aloe, I don't believe you. There's no way your friend that plays League also goes outside.
He does. He has a job and is at university. It's a kind of a surprise.
Oh, if he's at university, that makes sense. That's how he picked it up.
He might have a hard time seeing a real art.
No, he's been playing a lot longer than that.
League of Legends.
He's been playing a lot longer than that.
Oh no. Alright, anyways, what was I saying?
Something about women being bitches.
No.
He said men aren't expected to clean because gender neutral roles.
Yeah, well, no, because of like conventional Western gender norms and blah blah blah. Like I remember, like my brother, my sister would be asked to do a lot of stuff that my parents would never ask my brother to do. I mean, I'd still be the one to do it at the end, but she was always like, "Why don't you ask like the other one to do it?"
I definitely had that feeling sometimes when I would be asked to like help out with like lifting or moving something, and I'm like, Kiki's literally stronger than me.
I don't know why it's so fucking funny the way Cass whispered the other one.
I just really liked how you addressed your sibling as the other one.
Well, because it's like they would like she would complain about like my mom asking her to do something, and I'm like, well, you're not gonna do it anyway. I'm the one that typically does it.
I used to get that at work, Joe. Like, we'd have colleagues on shift that wouldn't be able to move like the super heavy cages, and because I'm a guy, they'd be like, "Oh, can you move it?" And I'm like, "Go ask like our manager Brianna or some shit. She is way stronger than I am."
Yeah, I'm just a twink. Why are you asking me?
Go ask Jessica. She's way stronger than I am.
I hated that when I worked at like that shoe store, and I was like the only guy working there, and they were like, "Can you do this?" And I'm like, "Why? You're literally physically capable of doing this, and I don't feel like it."
I just like would be like, damn, do they like see me or not? Like, do they see how thin and not strong I am or not?
I think that kind of thing just gets, like, certain people will get blinded by the fact that you are a guy and not think that hard.
Yeah.
Probably. It's because, like, I think about it and I'm like, what is going through your head? Do you think that I can move this cage that has fucking square wheels and weighs like 200 kilos? No.
The only thing going through the head is, like, penis strong.
False. Penis very weak.
Strong. It's like Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, exactly.
Together, strong.
Penis strong together.
Nah, my dick weak as fuck.
Penis strong together, though. Good advertisement for being gay.
Talk strong together.
I'll bring that up at the next meeting.
The next meeting? Of what?
Yeah. Gays.
Of the gays.
Wait, you guys have a meeting?
Yeah, when we all meet.
You didn't hear about the gay meetings?
Well, why would I hear about it?
You're right. You're too straight for them.
Yeah, thank you.
Hershey, have you ever seen the...
You haven't gotten your invitation yet.
Hershey, have you ever seen the clown that hides from gay people?
What? What did you say?
Have you ever seen the clown that hides from gay people?
No, because it's a trick question. You're gonna be like, I guess he's hiding from you. Fuck you. I'm not that stupid. I was
I'm here to meet with some researchers.
I've been got too many times by shit like this to fall for that shit again. Eat a dick. Wait, actually, eat a pussy.
Got him. And he would.
Got him.
What?
Got him.
Joe, you literally earlier said as a straight man.
I had
me.
a bamboozle in my brain.
Right.
You had a miscalculation. You had a momentary lapse of gayness. It's okay.
It's those fucking
no, he's just
beef sandwiches.
He's bisexual and hiding it.
They're trying to pull me over to the straight side.
It was a heated gamer moment.
Yeah.
He said some gamer words.
He said some gamer.
This is just the gay equivalent of like when straight boys are playing a shooter and they're like, oh, two guys, he's on top of me, he's coming.
He's throwing it back.
No, it's not. You said as a straight guy.
Alright, I'm not gonna lie.
Focused on the game.
I'm not gonna lie. I do shit like that on purpose just because I think it's funny.
I think it's very funny, so that's totally fair.
It's very funny.
I'll be playing Fortnite. I'm like, oh, hit me with the back shots. He's coming.
I never like did that shit, so it's never become part of my vocabulary. Like when I'm playing Fort and there's like 3 people in front of me, I'll just play like 3 in front, and then ping it, and that's it.
From how you described her, I can see that she
3 in front.
Really twist
Why?
Like
so
that.
you can fuck them? Got him.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean.
So why don't we take a page out of her book?
You fucking popsicle.
It'll be a story
Popsicle.
about a meteor shower.
Oh yeah, because popsicles are straight.
Well,
you ever see a curved popsicle?
Not always. Yeah.
Well, what? Well, popsicles are curved.
To take you and me all around Sumeru. Then
I'm googling them. Well, you know the ones that just like come in like a plastic sleeve and it's just liquid that you freeze.
Ooh,
Oh wait, actually, hold on, I got it. Can we call straight people veggies? Because like like the that one term for like gay people being like, oh, it's fruit, but like the opposite, it's veggie.
Well, no, because they're related, aren't they? What's the opposite of fruit? I would say meat.
Oh wait, but specifically carrot. Can we call straight people carrots?
Meat stick just sounds like you're doming a guy with a penis.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
A guy with a penis? Holy crap.
Before you join up with your friend.
Well, the penis is relevant given the meat stick part.
The meat stick. The meat stick is very important.
You're just calling someone like just a pole, but with extra steps.
True.
Yeah, but that's mean.
But it has to apply to women too.
Imagine being mean to tops. I'm sure you care so much.
It has to.
So you do identify as a top now.
No, I'm saying like people using their polls.
No, you got caught. No, you got caught. You got
No,
caught.
I wasn't saying anything about myself. You're
No,
you're
you got
reaching.
caught. You got caught. You're reaching. You're reaching.
Joe, are you not a top?
Well, he's like, oh, you're not versed. You're a top. Got him.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I mean, doesn't that just mean you're both?
Yes, verse means you're both. But Aloe is like, nah, lol. You wouldn't even bottom with a loser.
Yeah, exactly. You couldn't handle these fat nuts.
He's just fussy and he's looking for any opportunity to like get me.
It'd be best if we could take a unique approach to making it fantastical, just like a real. Oh, that's right.
But I don't know. That is like a funny opposite world kind of thing. Just imagining like
tops. Wow,
yeah, like bottoms run the streets and they're just like, oh, what a loser! You wouldn't even take a fat cock.
As they should.
As they should. Give bottoms the rights.
All right then. And then, while we're supposedly
It's time to consider bottoms wrongs.
I find it so interesting though how like it's always like revoke bottom rights, but then like bottoms never ever say anything about tops, right? It's just you guys being like, see, we're the straight men in this scenario, so fuck you, no rights, silly woman.
I mean, you are silly, so.
The wind rises.
I feel like breeder is probably the closest thing that we've got to it, though, just considering the bit of history that's behind it.
I will say,
don't know,
breeder has been my favorite one.
I kind of like carrot.
Yeah, but like, there's no history behind that. You need something that like has history.
Why did I say it like that? Now I kind of like carrot.
I kind of like the carrot.
It's fine. Take it.
Carrot doesn't feel like it has that sting to it at all.
Yeah.
Hanging on your wheelchair.
Breeder's fine too,
sound
but
silly to you.
it doesn't hit like straight people that are like what's it called, like infertile.
You love talking.
Sure.
Because then they're not breeders. They're
Want me to take you home? It's okay.
You say that as if gays don't use the term breed all the time, though, even though we can't biologically have kids.
Yeah, breeder could also just refer to tops.
No, they buy a lot. I mean, technically you can, just not like with your partner.
You're telling me you can't get boy pregnant?
There's a very good SNL skit about this a few days ago.
I really hate when people say that though, and it's like, oh, well, technically you biologically can get pregnant. It's like, yes, like, sure, technically you can biologically produce milk, but you more than likely won't and can't.
I can? Hold on, I gotta try this.
Men still have those glands, I think. They
No,
just
no,
are like
no, I
severely underdeveloped.
I know. I gotta try this.
Wants
Hold
to be
on.
milked.
No, but like, bro, when I'm thirsty, you're telling me I could have just fucking like looked down and
Squeezed out a nice
Piss in your
glass of
mouth?
milk.
could have gave myself like a little milkshake, like a little drink.
Little boob job.
Yeah, you're telling me I could have had like a little 2%.
No, I hate to break it to you, that's not what a boob job is.
It is now, buddy.
Alright, you're the straight one.
That's why I'm here, but I wouldn't call
You are gonna get bullied so hard in DMs.
What do you mean?
She's having her own
'Cause, I don't know, I feel like you're really like on top of the world. You're staring down at me from your little cat tree and you're like, what a fucking idiot, I got him, and then I'm gonna like, I don't know.
Because
like, I'm gonna show you one thing.
Because you've been calling me straight in DMs as a joke for like months now, and I really don't like it.
It has not been that severe.
It absolutely has.
Or what my wish is.
So fussy.
Yeah, and we'll take more places to see.
From user straight.
Admittedly, even though I have been, although I feel like
129 results.
over the entire time we've known each other.
Yeah, close enough.
It's not like we don't also bitch about straight people sometimes.
Yeah, I'm bitching about you in secret.
Going to suddenly start moving, right?
Not you. You're one of the good ones.
Oh, thank you.
Relax. It's completely. That's
true. It's
No, that's
from all
fair
the
though.
overgrowth on. All right.
Mo and I bitch
let's
about
go.
straight people a lot too.
Now this will make for.
Actually, I'm gonna DM you something real quick.
I can't stress the amount of times that we bitch about straight people and their like horrible relationships, and we're like, why? Why?
It's just like you gotta get out frustrations at like the normie core stuff sometimes.
Right.
Normie core.
Yeah.
I love that. I don't know. I like doing the thing people complain about.
Have you seen your sister?
Well, but you're not though, genuinely, because you're not like making policies that hurt gay people or something like that.
Not yet.
That we know of.
Not yet.
Seems she has her own things to worry about.
Oh, hold on, Aloe. Give me a second.
He's busy writing policies.
No. I was writing about a really awful joke I was gonna make, but stopped myself.
I'm proud of you for.
Good self-control is a good thing.
All right, hold on. I can look now.
It's a joke that I would make in private, but not on stream.
No, yeah. This is my address.
Yeah.
Squall Fury.
So true.
Exactly.
So
true. Like, ooh, that would not be good on Twitch.
The problem is, it's a little too true.
I'm curious who sent it to me.
It's a thing. It is a thing I would do.
Oops, I was having too much fun and almost forgot about that. Before I left Ina's
Read like a book.
people heard that I was looking
Yeah,
for meteor
this is what I sent to him.
So they told me that they wanted to make wishes.
Oh, I don't even feel like if you went through with that joke, yes, but just saying that message is not that bad.
No, I don't.
Like I don't think it's bad because like it's only bad if it's out of context.
Like I'll say it. Like I can say it. And I don't give a shit.
After a lot of
Go for it. Say it.
Well, I mean, because you made a joke in my direction about that earlier.
Yeah, like,
so like, I think it's funny.
I absolutely would make policies just to shit on other rabs.
It's clear to me that I'm not the only one who.
I think it would be funny.
I'm sure my aunt's. I think that's how he drew in his method.
Well, maybe not right now. Maybe.
No, now's a bad time.
Yeah, now.
I wasn't completely.
There's a lot going on. Well, I'll give them some time.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
That's one way to put it.
These are all abstract. Traveler. I did consider that possibility, and I know that's the most realistic.
Right, I want to go make some food, so I'm gonna make my exit here.
Okay, have some nice tater waffles and have a big sleep.
No, I'm gonna have. I'm making what?
You said you're making your eggs.
I wouldn't have seen all these beautiful sights in Sumeru.
Yeah, why are you making eggs on my stream?
Yeah.
You're laying an egg.
You don't make
right
eggs. You buy them.
Not with that attitude.
Some people make eggs.
Yeah, some people make eggs. I don't think you can eat them though.
Probably could. Just maybe not advisable. I don't know.
Yeah, you can say the same about like drinking nuclear waste.
I don't think they'd be that bad.
You would definitely eat eggs.
I chatted with him a bit when Avina joined me around.
I'm just
Seems really knowledgeable.
Sure. I don't know.
Sounds like coward talk.
Listen, I only like eggs when they're in things, not just on their own. And also, I'm not straight, so
eggs like being in women got them.
Yeah, I already bypassed that, so fuck off. I'm gonna go make fries and chicken nuggies. Okay, bye bye.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Fries sound so good.
Yeah, I might have some taters after this.
Yeah.
Some Philip J's.
Well, or maybe not. I don't know. That's unhealthy, and I'm trying to be healthy now. Maybe I'll just have some Spanish rice.
I'm probably just gonna get some pizza.
I'm probably gonna fire up the air fryer and make some fries.
I fucking trying to lose weight sucks. I just want to be fat and eat food. But I have to like get abs so boys will touch me.
The wind rises.
That's not true.
Boys will touch you without abs.
It's a point in my favor if I have abs or less of a paunch.
But your primordial pouch is important.
Yeah.
I guess it's, you know, it's just like moderation.
Observation device. However, purest material is. Firstly, this all sounds
I guess.
Strange. I never heard that.
I like how this NPC is just Patrick Warburton.
Sure you're not just messing with me.
Oh
hey,
shit! Hold on.
Traveler. Why don't you come over here?
Hey, Vader, I heard you're in Fortnite.
Sorry, Inazuma's pretty far. Still, I want to at least give.
Well, sure.
There's been a bunch of Family Guy clip sharing on Twitter recently. I don't fucking remember when this was from, but there was a joke like, Joe the Crippled, I haven't seen you in a fortnight. Yeah, I've been on Overwatch.
That'd be great.
I know the one of like the guy posting like that one clip of Joe saying I just leveled up on Fortnite, and he's like, but I post this every time I level up on Fortnite, and you just scroll through the thread and post it like 40 times.
These were for ordinary
I just leveled up on Fortnite.
Did you get Peter yet?
No, I have to get the battle pass and finish the battle pass. I should be playing Fortnite right now, but
Yeah, why are you playing?
you know what? Why am I playing League? Fuck
Why are
this.
you playing League?
League isn't going to give you Peter Griffin.
Why am I playing League with this dog ass support? Wait, I just clicked. I just closed League and clicked the L on League to open.
You're so fucking conditioned.
No, it's not. My brain just went, oh, that's the game button.
I constantly practice at home myself, so when I...
So, you mean that it's simple?
I can't believe you closed League just to open it again.
I do that with apps sometimes, though.
Neither I nor my colleagues
that happens to me a lot.
More like a goal. And also...
This fits perfectly with the team.
You crave that
Why don't we
L.
go looking for it?
Plus ratio.
Is it even something we can find?
Exactly.
Plus
We're
you
chasing
fell
down a
off.
legend after all.
Listen.
If we do find it, that's a big win for
When
us.
League is with the homies, it's a lot more palatable.
Yeah.
But doing ranked solo
She and I were hanging out not that long
makes me
ago.
a
Do you know
worse
where she
person
went?
She hasn't returned home yet.
because I will look at my support and I will watch them kill themselves, or I'll see my top laner just like throw their life away over and over again and like just not play around the enemy at all, and then I just go like, I just think to myself like, these people are not human. This is like a 7th grader that like
7th graders are not humans, agreed.
Just use like a mouse for the first time.
I would also agree. You're not a human until you get into your 20s, in which case you are finally a human.
Congratulations. I'll find a way to bring
You've leveled up, Jode.
You Jode up.
You Jode up.
You Jode up level.
Yeah, that's my Rugrats spin-off. They made all grown up and now I'm gonna make all Jode up.
Oh, all grown up. And then there's my sequel series, all cheeked up.
Mr. Blacksmith, do you remember seeing a child in a wheelchair?
Sorry, afraid
I
not.
wonder what the
my eyes
number
on
of
my
like
anvil.
consecutive spin-offs of like a show or something there's been.
I mean Fate.
But you're looking for some.
Doesn't Fate like have like a million spin-offs?
She's probably resting just over there.
I don't know, but I was under the impression that was all kind of under one umbrella.
I don't know. Let me. You know what? I can look this
Spin-off
up.
necessarily. Like, what do you necessarily mean by spin-off?
Let me know.
Like,
in the same.
Thanks again.
I'm thinking more Western shows, but I'm thinking like, you know, a sitcom or something like that, and then that ends, and then they take a character or a couple, and then they get a spin-off, and like,
so like the Young Sheldon.
Right, like, has that ever gone further than that? Has there been like a spin-off of a spin-off?
Oh, I
Of
have the
Sperm
answer.
Sheldon. I gotcha.
I have the answer to this. So TV shows with the most spin-offs. This probably doesn't count animes since this is like a Western site. Law and Order is number 1.
Oh, you know what? That is fair. There are a bunch of like Law and Orders.
Is it all off of Law and Order though?
Yeah, well, Law and Order, there's like original Law and Order, and then there's Law and Order SVU, Law and Order Criminal Intent.
But I guess
I don't know if I'd count that though. Still, because that's like
I think he's specifically talking about like. Let me mansplain. I think he's talking specifically about like it's following the adventures of a character that was attached to the original series that is no longer like they moved on from that series. Like again, Big Bang Theory and the Young Sheldon. kind of
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, not like Law and Order or CSI or shit like that, where it's like a bunch of different flavors of the same concept.
thanks.
I
If
wouldn't
you find out
count
anything,
that. I'm
don't
talking
forget to
about
tell
like
the
what
people
Cass
with the
was
green
saying. Like
scarves.
we're daisy chaining characters off into different shows, and I wonder if it's ever gone more than one.
Because otherwise, I would also say Scooby-Doo did it a lot, but Scooby-Doo doesn't follow that vibe that you're looking for.
I see what you're saying.
I mean, again, yeah, that's just like different iterations of the same thing. There's no spin-off like specifically about Scrappy-Doo, or maybe there is, but then like then I'm looking
There's a
for
spin-off that had him in it.
Yeah.
That is true. And then there's a spin-off where it's not actually the gang, it's just Shaggy and Scooby-Doo, and then they had like 3 different movies about that, and those are like some of the best Scooby-Doo movies.
Right.
Star Trek has a lot of spin-offs.
But again, though, I think that's more or less like flavors of the same thing.
The Vampire Diaries has 3 spin-offs.
Okay. That's a decent number.
Maybe I feel like there's something
sorry.
Because I can't think of
has a few.
Doctor Who.
Apparently has like 3 spin-offs.
Child in a
maybe
wheelchair.
like Happy Days, because I
Sorry,
feel like a lot of those characters would
Happy
go off to
Days
have,
is,
like,
is listed here too.
yeah, because I offhand I know like Mork and Mindy was another spin-off of that, and then I think the Fonz had his own like additional show.
Excuse me.
Oh, I asked her what she was doing.
What else? What else do we got here?
Whatever the case.
I'm not counting. It says Arrow, but I don't want to count superhero shows because I'm like, well, I mean that's kind of made. I feel like that shouldn't count.
That would like to satisfy my criteria. That would be like they take a side character in Arrow and then like they get a spin-off.
Let me see what's got.
Cheers might also be one that had spin-offs, because Cheers is what created Frasier.
Oh, there's a Wikipedia for TV shows with spin-offs. Hold on.
And I think there were other additions to that too that weren't as popular. I think Frasier was like the
Hello
most popular
there.
spin-off
Did a child in a wheelchair pass
I
this
could see
way?
that maybe being something because
wheelchair?
Cheers and Frasier were both
I didn't
super
get a good
popular.
look, but something going
Yeah.
pretty fast went sliding
16
down
and
that
Pregnant
slope
had
over
3
there.
spin-offs.
No.
What?
Sure.
So
Got it.
it went from 2009 to 2014. Then it spun off into Teen Mom, Teen Mom 2, and Teen Mom 3. Which Teen Mom went from 2009 to 2012, then came back in 2015. Teen Mom 2 went from 2011 to blank, so I guess it's still ongoing. And Teen Mom 3 just says 2013, so I'm guessing it didn't have
It's
much of a
okay.
run.
I'll take care of her. Can you two look for her wheelchair?
Well, or 2 is like just about to end and 3 is just about to start.
Yeah, All in the Family has 5 spin-offs. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I forgot about All That. All That has like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5
you're
spin-offs.
right. All that would have had spin-offs, huh?
Yeah, Just Jordan, Zoe 101, the Nick Cannon
Right.
Show.
Wait, how
Holy shit.
is Zoe 101 a spin-off of all that?
I think it just counts because of the actors.
Okay. To me, that's
But I
just
don't know
like
if that
it's like
should
Nickelodeon, SNL, and then they all got shows, but it's not like there isn't like continuity of all that that's being preserved into
Well,
those
the
other
Amanda
shows.
Show and Keenan and Kel are definitely spin-offs.
No, yeah, there's definitely like
They were
some that
characters
were
there.
spin-offs of it, and then some that I'm like, no, maybe not. Like, I don't think I would count Zoe 101 as one of them, but like,
No.
Keenan
Fantastic
and Kel,
show,
or, like,
though.
Maybe was Good Burger a part of like the All That show?
The actors were because I
Okay,
think
but it
was
wasn't an
Ian
actual
Thomas
part of it.
was there. So I don't think it counts. It's not
Okay.
listed here either, so I'm just assuming it doesn't count.
The Amanda
Um,
Show, I think
the
I would
Amanda
count
Show-
as a
I would
spin-off.
probably count that as a spin-off, yeah, because
We're in
it's
luck. Looks like the wheelchair's still working.
it's an on-stage performative thing still.
Good.
It claims the Amanda Show has
My
2
family wouldn't be
spin-offs
feeling any better.
after
Which-
already
It's been
being
really
spin-off.
scary for
Which
you.
are what?
It's all right.
Moody's Point and Drake and Josh, but I don't know if I want to count Drake
Oh.
and Josh.
Not
'cause-
counting
well,
Drake and Josh.
It was
Drake and
Moody's
Josh
Point
was its own
a
thing.
real thing, or was that just a segment in the Amanda Show?
If you don't want
I
anyone else
don't
to-
know.
That's right.
It claims that it was a series from 2000 to 2002. Oh
And the
wait,
one I gave you?
Okay. And then Dragon Josh, yeah, that's like the same thing. It's like the characters are on there and then they got a show.
Yeah.
American Idol has 4.
I loved the feeling it gave me.
They got Canadian Idol, American Idol Rewind, American Idol Extra, and American Idol Juniors.
I'm starting to
So nothing is immediately coming to mind that satisfies my requirements. It sounds like I'm looking for like Big Bang Theory spins off into Young Sheldon, and then the grandma from Young Sheldon gets like her own show or something.
Wait, was he?
Force.
But they aren't.
Hey, I understand.
Let's go.
I feel like
I got carried away.
I feel like it's mostly like an older sitcom thing to do because I think you're mostly going to find that with shows like Happy Days and like Cheers, where they were like, this is popular. We're going to we're gonna spin off. Now there's Cheers. Now there's Frasier. Now there's who else? Pick a character.
I feel like that's still decently common though, and I think studios probably want to always do that, and it just only sometimes happens.
Cheer up.
Like I know,
has happened.
This is kind of an interesting example too. Like iCarly and Victorious had a conjoined spin-off, Sam and Cat.
They did do that. I didn't watch it because I never liked iCarly.
Big Bang Theory has Young Sheldon. How I Met Your Mother has like a pseudo spin-off, How I Met Your Father.
Oh, I was gonna say How I Fucked Your Mother, and it's the porn version that you can get.
Remembering more things, and
what else? Those are the ones that are coming to my mind right away.
Sorry.
Can I point one out real quick?
Yeah.
I've only just but
no.
So there's a show called there was a show in 2002 to 2006 called Dick and Dom in Bungalow. In the Bungalow is how it's pronounced. And it has like a list of like 5 spin-offs, but my eyes read it in the wrong order because one says Harry Bat, which it says 2007 failed pilot, and then the Dick and Dom Diaries.
Sorry.
But my brain read the Harry Dick Butt. In the wrong order.
What's wrong? You look so serious all of a sudden.
Okay, Digimon does not count. These are just
Digimon does not count.
That's just sequential iterations in a franchise.
I have experience with this kind of thing.
Let me see.
To her, reuniting with her I'm guessing that her sudden illness made her. Everyone has their own imagination.
I mean, I guess Dragon Ball did have 3 spin-offs. Or no, it had 2 spin-offs.
What are you thinking of though? Like GT?
GT is a spin-off because especially because it's not canon. In doing so, and Super fucking not Super, but the other one.
The current one that sucks. Super Dragon Ball Heroes.
No, that's the movie. I'm talking about the one where it's
no, that's the show.
Fan fiction. Okay, yeah, I got you.
There's I think there was a movie that was like Dragon Ball Super or something after the show, but then there's Super Dragon Ball Heroes, which is like based off of one of those shit like fighting game machines, and it's like you said, just fan fiction of them like bringing in all these characters and stuff with little context, and then it also only airs like once every 2 months or something, so then like you go to watch it and it's like, what the fuck was happening?
If we didn't
the Flintstones,
because I watched this, it's bad, but I watch it.
Yeah, I've seen clips of it. The Flintstones had a ton of spin-offs apparently.
Did they?
I could see that.
The Pebbles and Bam Bam show.
Oh yeah.
The Flintstone and Friends, the new Fred and Barney show, the Flintstone comedy show, the Flintstone Funnies, Flintstone Kids, Cave Kids, Yabba Dabba Dinosaurs. Oh, that one ended recently. That ended in 2022. Jeez.
They still have Flintstones around?
I guess so. I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? Like it's a
I didn't know they were still making
fairly
Flintstones
big established property.
I'm the one who should be apologizing.
Also, they could sell the gummies.
Damn. Let me explain.
I mean, might be.
I know that you only want to be seen by people you trust, but this girl once had an Aranara as her best friend. She's been quite ill, and her world has been turned upside down. Hurting with a friend like that is too sad.
The Girls Next Door had like 5 spin-offs, and then 4 spin-offs and a failed pilot.
That's why I want to help her. Her
I
world
don't
is
really know
still
what that
very
one is.
small. As things are, all she can do is sit alone and
Grey's
think about...
Anatomy had 4 spin-offs. The
Yes.
Great British Baking.
Nikki,
Baking
but
shows don't
this
count.
is her first time dealing
Baking
with any
shows
of this.
super don't count.
Life can try
Holy
for us
shit!
to
Okay, you
support one
can't
another.
Unless the
list every
souffle
Gundam.
has its own spin-off, I don't want to hear about the baking show.
I feel like it could, depending on how they cast stuff, because like in my mind, Drag Race could like have a spin-off if they gave Michelle Visage her own show and it was like still drag stuff.
But that's not a baking show.
So
No, but like apply the same principle. Like if you have a panel of judges and then like Gordon Ramsay is the main character or something, like if one of those judges gets a spin-off, then that counts.
Thanks for trusting.
I guess.
Oh yeah,
Like-
Inspector Gadget had spin-offs.
That's what I'm looking
not
for.
Satisfied by that.
I'm looking for like a side character gets their own show.
Yeah. What else? Jeopardy has a bunch of spin-offs, but that's a game show. I don't know.
Paimon's been meaning to ask.
Also, reality TV also lends itself very well to spin-offs.
I'll never be
Oh,
able
hi,
to
it's a
Yeah.
Miss Twink are arguing.
Even if I can.
They always are.
It's great.
My heart?
I don't know. I like the reason I was interested in this concept to begin with is because the idea of having a spin-off of a spin-off is so like fraught and ill-advised to begin with, because inevitably all you're doing by having a spin-off in the first place is like grasping at straws and like trying to stay relevant because your original thing is over, and so now you need some other thing. And like, for example, I don't know how Young Sheldon compares to Big Bang Theory in terms of like ratings and stuff. I think it has done fairly well, but that's probably very much the odd man out. I think most spin-offs are like, you know, a sinking ship from the moment they're born.
This
He's gone just like that?
Some of these shows could not come out
Looks like
today.
this-
There's no way anyone's gonna take a show called Make Room for Daddy seriously.
Damn, they really
That
just
had to come out in the 50s.
they cured her not being able to walk, huh?
It wasn't hard at all. And it didn't
Spin
feel
off called
weird.
Make Room for Granddaddy. They're into some freaky shit.
Oh shit, a granddaddy?
So that means we're...
And then there's the spin-off specifically targeted at Cass, Make Room for Entei.
Make Room for Father.
And he's a big boy, so you gotta
He's
make
a
some
big
room.
boy. You gotta make a lot of room.
Wow, that's amazing.
Oh hey, speaking of, how fucking excited are you to see what kind of abomination dinosaur they turn your husband
None.
into
None.
in a couple days?
Not even slightly excited.
Wait,
He's
what's
gonna
going on
look
with that?
ugly.
What's going on with that?
So Suicune and Raikou have revealed dinosaur-based paradox forms, and we know that Entei is going to get one, but we don't know what it is yet. So
Oh, that's
we
exciting.
just we
No,
just need to
it's
see
not.
what kind of monstrosity he's going to be.
It's not exciting. He's gonna look ugly as fuck.
No, that's you don't know that.
They're both ugly. He's gonna look ugly.
The wind rises.
He's perfect.
Well, that's fine. The original still exists.
No, they're butchering my man.
No, he's still the original's
But
still
Cass,
there.
what if he's somehow sexier?
That's impossible. You cannot improve on perfection.
Also, I'm gonna just go back for 1 second because I've been still scrolling down this list. One that didn't even occur to me was the Muppets.
I can see that having like spin-offs that satisfy my criteria.
So the thing that kills me here is that the Muppets has like 5 spin-offs, and one of them is Muppet Babies.
Maybe.
But then there's a spin-off, 2 spin-offs of Muppet Babies.
Is that actually describe that to me?
Well, okay, so there's Muppet Babies. From there's one of them is okay. So they're both spin-offs, but one came out in like the 80s and one came out in 2018. So
there was a 2018 version of Muppet Babies?
Wasn't I think I saw that on Twitter and it was like Gonzo being like, I'm wearing a dress. And then everybody's like, what the fuck? You can't do that.
I'm still mad Gonzo
totally
didn't say Pizza Tower at the Game Awards. I want to kill myself.
But so I'm guessing these aren't what I want though, because these are all probably like iterations, right? And not like we're giving specifically Baby Miss Piggy a spinoff.
Oh, actually, no, yeah, they would be focusing on different characters. I guess they were just different versions of the Muppet Show.
Yeah, it's just baby versions of the Muppets.
Shout out to Naruto on this list. The guy who wrote this put Boruto as a spinoff.
It feels like it sometimes, but it's a sequel, I guess. Although, what the fuck is the Rock Lee show called? Like Rock Lee's Springtime of Youth. Yeah,
what it's called.
So there's a spin-off, but then that's still only one link. We need to go further.
We need to go further.
Oh, spin-off? These don't count. Dr. Phil is not a spin-off of Oprah. Put some respect on that. How dare you?
How even would that work? Like, was he on Oprah first?
I don't know. Like, well, he's like a cameraman, and he's like, one day I'll have my own show where I talk to freaks.
Like if he had a segment on there or something like that.
So this is our destination?
What else?
I don't know if he did. I think
I'm guessing not.
Maybe they're besties.
I'm so happy.
Maybe Dr. Phil and Oprah just get tea on the weekends or something.
At first.
Maybe.
They probably they meet at like the fucking thing in the woods where all the rich people worship the owl statue.
My world will, even though
that sounds right for them, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like
I know what you're talking about. And
maybe not Oprah
correct.
because she's not a man, and I think this is maybe a boys' club thing.
I think it's also specifically like a white man thing.
Yes, probably.
Yes. Thank you, you and Mia.
Pawn Stars at 3.
Let's keep looking for
Although, well,
that one,
I've heard that like all the presidents go there, and then I guess that would mean Obama, unless they're really just very strict about the racism.
Unless they didn't invite Obama because
almost like
he's not white.
No, could this stone be your Earthstone?
Earthstone?
It's a very rare ore that
I know
symbolizes
this show
a
is called
person's aspirations
Lisa.
and dreams. Since you can see it, that means you found what you've lost.
Is that how it worked? It's just like in fairy tales. I thought I'd stopped believing in those, but I'm glad that I found that belief again.
Cass, if you're dealing with the odd couple, are you out of the desert finally?
My dick is out of the sand.
Hey,
I have pulled it out of the sand dune.
Well, we have no choice.
Did you ever use your Toho bunny, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
It shot things while I struggled to get my dick out of sand.
We passed through, but
Overall, I am excited about the Pokemon DLC, though.
R&R is sure of a
I'm not
flame
excited
magic
about Entei,
journeys.
but I'm excited.
Not only help Devine find her best. Oh, we have to look for one of our own later to make the purest lens.
Yep.
I'm excited for that little lad to have his villain arc.
City first.
Yeah, he's just really fucking being a little edgy boy.
Yeah, he's going through his emo phase, and I can't wait to beat him back into being a good boy.
The dream ended.
I am sorry to interrupt
dreamed
the
a
lovers'
most
quarrel you were
lovely
having. I would
dream.
like to finish this quest,
look so lonely.
please.
Arashani!
I want to stop being here.
It's okay, but I think I understand now. Yoimiya's right. Thanks for helping me rediscover
Why is
my
this called
memories.
that?
And
What are you looking at?
Also help now that we're on
There's a
this
show called Welcome to the Pooh
you
Court.
miss Ursula because you want to see him.
Yep.
Why would you call it that? I don't care if it was 1983. There's no way you knew. There's no way you
Can you tell me what that show's about?
I'll click on the link.
What just happened?
Mansplain that show to me, please.
Welcome to the Pooh Corner.
I didn't.
Wait, I can't even read it.
Thank you.
It's a live-action puppet television series aired on Disney Channel featuring the characters of Winnie the Pooh universe, portrayed by actors in except for Roo. We were robbed.
Oh, that's why it's called Welcome to
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of Kanga.
Wait, what also? Thank you for helping us.
The animatronic costume Five Nights at Freddy's used for characters were created by Alchemy 2 Inc. Headed by Ken Forces.
They used alchemy to create them?
Ken Force.
You can't skip over the fact that they used alchemy.
Alchemy 2, it's more advanced than Alchemy.
Oh my god.
I didn't even know they had a sequel to Alchemy.
Who later created Teddy Ruxpin. The show was first aired in April 18th, 1983, the day Disney Channel was launched. Its time slot for its early run was 8:30 a.m. Eastern Pacific Time, making it the third program Disney Channel's 16, later 18-hour programming day. Reruns of the show aired on Disney Channel until May 30th, 1997. Oh shit, that's just a little bit after my birthday. This is the last time Ralph Wright voiced Eeyore until his death in 1983, and Ron Gens took over full-time on performing the character. What's the plot?
I've never thought about, like, starting a TV network station for the first time.
It only had 5 episodes.
Wow.
Wow.
There's a Thanksgiving episode, Christmas episode, Valentine's Day, Halloween, and then a second Christmas episode.
So they didn't have actual, like, episodes? They just had, like...
I mean, they were episodes. I guess it was just more of like a special kind of thing.
Oh.
But
You go to the Pooh Corner to celebrate.
Welcome to the Pooh Corner. It's such an unfortunate name.
It makes sense now that I know it's like Winnie the Pooh, but it doesn't help entirely.
And then there's the Book of Pooh, which is a spin-off of it, apparently. Lasted from 2001 to 2002. Oh man, 9/11 really took a toll on the Book of Pooh. Winx Club had 2 spin-offs.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Pop Pixie and World of Winx, which I don't know what Pop Pixie is. I don't know if that's just saying it.
I've never heard of either of those.
Where's World of Twinks? Give me that show.
Make it yourself.
Another banger.
Make World of Twinks happen.
The X Factor, the X Files, and a couple. The XYY Man. Shut up, that's not real.
That just sounds like a spin-off of Kyle XY.
The XYY Man sounds like the fucking Bye Bye Man. Oh yeah, Shaolin Showdown had a spin-off. I never watched it. Apparently it was terrible.
Yeah, I've heard the same. Shaolin Chronicles.
Yeah, it had one in like 2013, and apparently it was ass.
But was that a spin-off or was that like a sequel?
More of a sequel than a spin-off,
It was more of a sequel, I guess.
Yeah,
you could
that's why.
it.
So I knew about the sequel. I thought the spin-off was like going to be something else. No,
it's the one you're thinking of.
Okay, the sequel kind of blows. I don't know why they introduced that second child in there that looks like Omi but is not him. Like,
Because you
do that?
you have to add new shit, or people think you do anyway.
No, you don't. No, you don't have to add this little fucker. You can take him away. It's fine.
Honestly,
the show was considerably worse.
Don't worry.
Partially because he was added.
I forgot there was a show called Wife Swap.
Oh
yeah.
Still the wildest thing to me. Even as a kid, when I saw like those shows where it's like they switched mothers so that they could like learn something about how shitty the other family is. Like as a kid, I was just like,
I don't.
How does that work for the dad?
Was it even learn something about how the other family is shitty though? I feel like it's just like you have one shitty family and one not shitty family.
That is typically how
sometimes they would do 2 shitty families.
I guess if they're shitty in different ways, then yeah, that works too.
Yeah, they're usually just shitty in different ways. Like, one would be, like, portrayed as, like, outstanding, but they don't have fun. And then the other one would be, like, there's no order and it's all chaos. Like, they would do that to contrast each other. But
one is
even
you're
as a
never going to
kid-
be able to watch TV. The other is everyone's playing and running around the house nonstop.
And like swearing and like throwing peanut butter on the fridge.
And just opening and closing the fridge door.
And doing Fortnite dances.
And doing coke on the table.
And like throwing the dog.
Not the dog.
But
no, it's okay. They catch the dog, and then they
but the dog doesn't get hurt on screen, so
no, it's fine.
So
and then the dad sits there and is like, kids will be kids, you know.
As a kid watching that, because I watched like a couple episodes of that when I was younger, and I was just like, so I don't get it. Where does this lady sleep? Does she just sleep with the father? Like, do they do that? 'Cause, I mean, even though this was before I knew what sex was, I was like, I know that's not right.
No, I would imagine a spare room if it's available, or they would like provide like a trailer or something.
Do they make her sleep on the couch?
Possibly.
Yeah, possibly.
I'm sure it happened at least once.
Like, no, I know the logical answer is that they probably just had a trailer or something, or they had like a hotel for them to stay in. But as a kid, I didn't really think that logic. I was just like, I don't get it.
Hotel crossed my mind, but I feel like that would sort of be self-defeating for the point of the show, because you gotta like be there to fucking deal with the mess of like waking the kids up. I mean, I guess they could put them in a hotel and then like drive her out to the house at fucking like the crack of dawn before anyone else is alive yet.
You gotta suffer for television a little bit.
I never watched it, but I would just get clips on my TikTok that are like,
here to buy some medicine?
You know, like,
where are your mom and dad?
There's a family where the wife is like a person, and then there's a family where the wife is like a washing machine and dishwasher, etc.
No,
I'm just like, damn, that's weird and gross. But also, I hope that your fucking disgusting chauvinist pig of a husband learns something, but probably not.
Well, there's also like
you've actually come at the perfect time.
because it's a reality show. It's also like they're probably really acting it up.
Wandered away from his parents.
Sure.
And everything.
Yeah.
But also, yeah.
My faith is not strong though, so I'm like,
no, fair.
You're probably acting terrible, but also you probably just are terrible.
There's a point where it's like, when it comes to a lot of reality shows, I always go in with like an extreme grain of salt that what I'm watching is like mostly faked to a degree to like hype up the drama.
A few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad. I remembered that the owner of the pharmacy always like when we got to the city gate.
It just occurred to me that I will from now on be calling the bathroom the poo corner.
All three of your bathrooms?
Yeah, it's like
they're all
the piss drawer and the cum wall.
You're right. I need a fourth one. I need 4 poo corners.
You need
to make a poo square.
Yeah.
Who's talking about me?
Get on.
Also,
Get that
I like that there's a show called What's Happening, and then like the spin-off is just called What's Happening Now.
You have a talking snake?
And then there's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and then Who Wants to Be a Super Millionaire.
I had a teacher who was on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and he never shut up about it.
Now's not the time.
Did he win anything?
No.
Apparently not.
I mean, why would you
wouldn't be a
flex at that
teacher?
point?
I don't know. He might have won like a little bit of money. I have no idea. But I know he didn't win.
As much as you can.
That does seem like a
I mean,
really
obviously he
bad
didn't
flex.
Win the millionaire, like obviously I'm assuming he didn't win like the $1 million, but like
I see.
I mean, have you heard of that story of the one guy who like was just incredibly cracked with trivia, so that like he didn't even use any of like, or he barely used any of like his support lines, and for like the $1 million question, he just called his dad. And he was like, "Hey, Dad, I'm about to win $1 million," and then he just answered the question.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
To help you with the search.
Thank you.
The balls on that. Man. But no, that definitely was not my teacher. I don't think my teacher got. I don't remember if he won anything. I don't think so, but he sure flexed about it, despite the fact that he didn't do that good.
I can't imagine like a worse flex. I had a chance to win so much money, and yet here I am teaching you snot-nosed brats.
No, I can think of a worse flex. Bro, I was on Wife Swap.
That is also pretty bad.
Like I don't think that's ever anything someone should like brag about.
I mean, you could be the good family, but that definitely like implies, hey, I'm terrible enough that they decided to put me on reality TV.
I mean, even if you're like the quote-unquote good family, the good families were still bad. They were just bad in different ways. They were just like uptight. Like the good families always like rubbed me as in a way of like, oh, your kid's gonna be a serial killer.
As for updates,
sure, yeah. If that's the vibe, that is also really bad because I would fully bitch out parents who are like, you get 20 minutes of screen time because you have to go to tennis practice and cram school and debate, you know, like all this shit. And it's like, let your fucking kids live and be people.
The guards at
Have you heard of the concept of beige babies?
I don't know. I've heard at least something adjacent to this where it's like, you can't have a colorful toy because it'll clash with my fucking decor or something like that.
You will.
No, I mean you're close. So the idea is that it was a trend on TikTok like this year, not that long ago.
Anytime it starts with a trend on TikTok, it's like, I know this is gonna be stupid.
So these parents were like, so I made everything in my baby's room beige so that they don't get overstimulated by like a ton of colors. And it's not like the baby has a medical condition. They were just like, I want them to be in a calm room with only the color beige. And it's in the video you can see the baby like, you know, and they're like, my baby has been calm, it hasn't been like crying that much, and you just see the baby like looking out the window the entire time, being like, green.
Yeah, like
grass.
I don't know shit about babies and child development, but even I know that like color's good and it's gonna like stimulate their brain and shit.
Oh yeah,
there's not enough in their enclosure right now. There's
their
not enough stimulation.
Their argument is that, well, we don't want them overstimulated. We want them to, and like all their toys are beige, the carpet's beige, the wall is beige.
It's like everything's beige.
Their clothes are beige.
Their clothes are beige. It's like all beige. It's the worst trend.
I'm sure that works if you want your baby to wake you up in the middle of the night less, but you're trading that for like they're gonna grow up to be like the fucking twins from The Shining.
Your baby is gonna become a kid that like burns animals.
Right, like
and becomes a serial killer on the news.
Right, because then at least the screams of their victims make them feel alive.
Yeah, like you're creating the beige killer. You're making the. I almost said something terrible. The beige killer. We're gonna keep saying beige. I'm not.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking.
I almost said something very without thinking about what.
Yeah, I can imagine where you were gonna go with that.
Why do I get the sense that you
I'm curious. Can you tell me what you were thinking?
What are you talking?
There are
I don't want to write it.
No, you should. It'd be funny.
I do. You know what? I worry about that shit all the time because there was that thing a while ago. I don't remember if it went into effect or if it hasn't yet, but it's like, you know, like some anti-bullying, anti-generally terrible things thing. And I'm like really worried about that applying to DMs, not because I'm genuinely saying hateful shit, but because like, you know, in DMs I might get a little bit spicy with someone as a joke.
I sent it. You can see why I was like, yeah, it's like a synonym, and then I'm like, oh.
But it's like this kind of shit. Like, is a Discord robot gonna get mad that Hershey said something about killing a certain color of people in DMs?
No. That's not where this was going.
That's where I thought it was going.
Well,
you cure this man. Nothing.
But even if it was, like, you're not genuinely saying that. You're like,
no.
Like, you know, there's not enough context in DMs to like.
Yeah, I guess that's why I was like,
to scan that shit.
How I word this because if my account ever gets hacked. What's it called?
I'm happy to do it. You must be pleased you brought the traveler along.
Shit.
Well, time is of the essence.
Damn it! I hate when I have a thing I was gonna say and then my brain blinks.
About beige people or Discord swatting naughtiness or whatever.
Don't say beige people.
Reduced blood flow and energy circulation.
Do not say beige people. That's so much worse.
I see.
That's worse than what I said. That just sounds wrong. That sounds like you're describing me.
Well, I don't know, how dark is beige? Because I feel like, in
Beige
my
is
mind,
like
beige...
a very light tan.
Actually, I'm kind of darker than beige.
Like, in my mind, beige is like me.
I'm like a marshmallow, like slightly, like right when it starts toasting, but if you hold it for a few more seconds, you're gonna fucking burn it.
Beige is like what I would say is as white as you can get before getting into like a brown tone.
So it's been a long time.
Like it's right before you start getting into the brown tones. So it's not in the tan category. It's still very white.
See me again tomorrow.
Thank you, Dr. Baiju.
If you
But
still
it's
have any
getting it's lean and brown, you know.
I thought it was the whitest brown could get before it like on the grayscale before it goes that way.
It's kind of ambiguous in my mind, so
yeah.
Bye for.
I mean, it's a glass half full, glass half empty thing.
Yeah.
Like in my mind, I would imagine beige more as like a skin tone, sort of in air quotes, more than like a specific skin tone.
Ready as
yeah. But you're leaning a little bit brown with beige without being like actually brown. It's just kind of a white brown, I guess.
I'm probably not actually beige then. I'm probably too pale for that.
No, we're pasty. That's different.
Yeah, I remember the first thing I said to Cass when I saw them. I'm like, "Oh my god, you're white!"
Oh my god, you don't have a bomb for a head.
And that is the first thing you said to me. Or no, the first thing you said to me was, "Oh," and I'm like, "What? What do you mean, oh?" And she's like, "You don't have a bomb for a head," and I'm like, "I mean, I guess that's true."
I'm gonna walk up and you guys are gonna be like, "Damn, I didn't realize Lord Voldemort got hair."
Hello, you busy bees.
Sure.
Actually,
No, I think Yusuf put it best in that he said, like, I look like a disappointed single father at his son's soccer game.
Dusty old tale by this point. Long story short,
I would almost agree with that. However, I would put the addition that you'd at least look like a young single father.
According to my grandpa, that pharmacist
Like my pullout game was weak, and
yeah, your pullout game was weak, and you had a kid really young.
And my kid is like in middle school now, and even though I'm like 26.
Yeah. Because you don't look like middle-aged dad old. You know,
not yet. Not yet. I'm getting there.
You still look like you'd be a younger father.
Listen, what I understand my niche in how I look. When I hit 30, I'm gonna peak. In terms of aesthetic. My visual peak will come at 30. Because as a kid, I just looked like a fucking furball.
But I would say you do have disappointed dad vibe.
I mean, yeah.
I wish I could peak at 30. I feel like I fucking peaked at like 20.
You're at your peak now, Joe.
I wish.
Joe, you're always peak.
Maybe once I get
exactly. You're
abs.
always
Joe, you're always peak.
You don't need abs to be peak. You're peak.
Joe, you're our pog champ.
You are our little pog champ.
You're our little pog champ.
All you need to do is concentrate
You're
on
our
getting
little
better.
skibbity.
Now I'll be right back. I gotta go to the pool corner.
That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baiju.
My pleasure, really. It's the least
I'm looking at Baiju, and I'm realizing he has the same outfit as Wallace from the Gen 3 remakes.
I don't.
Not at all, Dr. Baiju.
I think
it's
he's
only because
ugly.
Jiang Li.
I'm not super excited by him, but I'm liking him more up close. Baffy, thanks for the raid.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Baff.
Top of the morning to you.
I do like his hair and I like his snake, but none of his colors like sing to me, you know?
His snake
like,
talks, by the way.
Yes, and I do like his snake. But he just feels so... The colors just don't work altogether, and it feels like a very disconjointed design.
I hope you guys had a tasty time playing Valorant. If you don't know me, I hang around the sheep, and we talk about degenerate things together. Which is also what I do when I'm just by myself.
You're still in the early stages of recovery,
Who's
so
the
you'll
sheep?
need to take it easy
You have
for
a sheep
while.
friend?
Yeah, I have a sheep
Take
friend.
it slowly and
What the
try not to
fuck?
overexert yourself.
Who? Point them out to me.
It's Hershey. He's rebranding.
That asshole is on my fucking turf.
Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least
I'm gonna
the
have to
next
kill him in
few
Minecraft.
days.
He's eating your grass. He's kissing your Entei.
Director Who, do you have any further reservations about
All the
Jia
cast
Liang's
things.
condition?
He's eating my quart of rice.
The evil presence
He's
is gone after all.
getting asked to sleep on the couch by Mo.
It, huh? But
No, see, here's the cute thing. Is I make Mo sleep on the couch even when Mo's
Oh yeah, right.
I'm afraid.
Because that's
If
the
that gives
privilege
you
of
any
being a
cause for
brat.
concern. Though I regret to say
God,
that
Baizu does just have a
Pharmacy
fucking
cannot offer
slutty
to
little tummy,
reimburse
though.
Wangsheng Funeral
I do
Parlor
like
for
that about
any
his
revenue
design. He
lost
does
in
have
the
a slutty
meantime.
little tummy. I do like when a design
come
has a
on,
slutty little
Baizu.
tummy.
I'm not.
That is why I bought that expensive Ash figures, because you get a little bit of his slutty tummy.
Remind me which Ash.
No, Vash. Vash the
Vash. Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, Vash is a cute little twink with the very grabbable waist.
I love him and his little grabbable waist. He's so cute and baby girl coated. I loved
yes,
going to a
of
convention
course.
and having Hiccups
Everyone,
carry around my
please
slutty
excuse
Vash
Chang and myself for
poster
a moment.
because Hiccups was so sweet and volunteered to be the pack mule of the group since I was in cosplay. And
Suffering now, are we?
he just had to carry around my
Did you
slutty little
seriously
Vash the
expect
entire
to cover
time.
it up
He
just
kept
by
my baby
putting
girl
on a
really
brave
safe.
face and but in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody?
Who's there? Why did you follow us here?
I think the most I got pack muled into was like carrying around a Zelda plushie we bought Aloe when he was here.
Oh.
Aww.
It's nothing. I just needed to get
A
some
Zelda
I don't-
plushie, cute.
I don't remember though. I feel like we bought that like early in the day, and then I don't remember carrying it around all day, but I guess I must have.
What did I just say about Traveler?
So nice of you to
Paimon,
carry it around for the
The
kitty.
truth is, instead,
He might have carried it, but I feel
some of
like I
his
carried
own
it.
life force
I'm sure he remembers because
patient,
he has a mind like a steel
temporarily
trap, and
subdue
I'm
the
an
poison in
old,
his
dementia-ridden.
You both
Old
held
man.
one of the plushie's hands.
Baizu,
Like it was your custody child shared between you.
My predecessors in medicine forged a
I think
contract with Changshan.
collectively,
Every
like
successor
with us
to
in
this
Park and Sweet, we
contract
got
is
some
able
other
to
stuff
use
that I don't remember
Changsheng's
what,
secret
because
art to treat
we like
patients.
went into we were like at a shopping center, and we went into a Barnes and Noble that was like by the entrance because Park is like Barnes and Nobles are like cat-apps for him, and he wants to like look at the manga and stuff. And then I was like, "Here, a plushie. Let me buy it for you, Aloe." And that might have been the only thing we got, but then they might have gotten something, so maybe it was with their stuff. I really don't remember the shopping lore.
I believe the irregularities with Jia... The poison has not been
Welcome back,
purged from
Hershey.
Jia Liang's system.
That's fair.
Thank you.
Rather,
I do like
You
going into
pay.
Barnes and Noble
I'll have you
sometimes.
know
It
that
makes me
I
feel
was
fancy.
treating patients with Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of it's in the genre with Starbucks and Panera Bread, which is why Starbucks is in there probably.
please, that's enough.
There's a Barnes and Noble near me, but there's also I've been to the Barnes and Noble, but there's also a half-price books near me, and I've always wanted to go there.
Paimon, would you lend
That
this?
sounds fun. They're half
'Cause I feel like
price.
you could find some weird shit there.
Oh,
Thank
100%.
you, Traveler and Paimon.
Let's go to the bookstore next time I visit. Let's go
Hell
get some
yeah!
half-price books.
Yeah, let's go get some half-price books. I'm
Let's
gonna
get some half-price
As
books.
well as investigate.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Eh,
I'll
ma-
find
ma-
the
ma-
weirdest book.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna find a book about like, making cheese or something.
I'm just gonna find a bunch of them and go, just absolute hog wild, absolute fucking crazy.
Absolutely hog wild.
That would be
Wild.
I don't know how you would like turn this into anything, but that does kind of sound like a fun mini game. Like find the weirdest book and then we do something with that.
I mean,
I have experience with this. I'm ready.
me and Cass have done a thing where we go into you already know what I'm gonna say. This is the
most annoying thing we do.
We have made Go so fucking annoyed because we'll go into like a retro game store near me, and it'll also have like VHSs and like DVDs of stuff. So me and Cass would like walk up to like the spine of the things, and it would be like, for example, it would say like Rush Hour 2, and I'd cover up like, oh my god, they have 2. And it's just that it's just stupid jokes like that, but for like an hour.
Yeah, we did that for a really long time. I think one point goes on the phone with Tutu and was like, they're still doing it.
Well, because maybe it shouldn't be so fucking funny then.
It's really funny.
If he wants me to stop, he should come up with a funnier bit.
Stop.
No, I'm saying if he wanted me to stop, he should have had like a funnier bit for me to do.
You're right. He did.
It was too much fun.
It was a lot of fun. And then I think one of the times when I went to visit, and Yoon was there, we were doing it at
FYE.
Not FYE.
I mean, I thought it was an FYE. It was at that one mall that still has one left.
I think we did do it in an FYE too. We do it whenever there's a store with many forms of media for us to cover part of the name too. And then sometimes when we go into a store, we'll just point at things and go, look at that.
It would be like a Dragon Ball Z DVD set. I'm like, holy shit, they have balls. It's just that for like an hour.
Yeah.
And Go just kept going, shut up.
Poor Go.
No, not poor Go. It was awesome. He should have been honored to be there.
Listen, he actively chooses to hang around our bullshit.
Yeah.
I agree.
Look at the facts.
I can't wait for the Chicago trip where everyone gets severely annoyed.
I hope it works out schedule-wise, because like I'm a little bit worried, but I am looking forward to it regardless.
So if we can find, and do you know anything?
I don't know if I'll be able to take an entire week off, but I will be able to take like a couple of days off to hang out at least.
Chang Sheng's memories and powers are these days.
And I mean, I don't know, like, people have their lives and whatnot, but even if we can, like, min-max a little bit, like, people don't have full days off, but we, like, hang out in the evenings or something, like, that's still, that's still something.
Right.
Whoa. What? Hey, plenty of people would jump at the with my assistance.
I promise you I'll be there for part of it. I'm gonna make that work.
I mean, I'm gonna be here, so.
You live there.
Yeah, like it's very unlikely I'm not gonna be here.
Well, let's not jinx it. Like, on one hand, if you got like a really cool job that made you move somewhere else, I guess you wouldn't though, right? You just wouldn't move somewhere else, period, because of family stuff.
Oh, I mean, kind of, yeah. But also, I have to get to that point first.
Right.
With how what? Oh. If you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about...
No worries, man. We're gonna make this work somehow. Some way.
I don't know if it's better or worse that it's a long way off for scheduling, but I'm also like, damn, I gotta wait a whole year for this. We've been talking about it for like a year.
You called?
Sooner would be fun, but at the same
I suppose
time,
I could just come out there more impromptu. Like, it's harder for Aloe because he has to book flights and stuff, but I could just be
that
like,
is true.
I'm here, I'm materialized.
Wow, this
you
is
could materialize here.
Of Boo Boo the Lantern Rite when we met.
That is an option. It is a hot little travel time for you, but you could materialize.
Yeah. I mean, I could still take flights and things, just it's not as hard. It's just hard mode for him.
That's true.
And Mo, if they're going to try to be here.
Has been concocting
Mo is going to definitely be a question mark.
I now know what you seek.
Just because
true that
most
God's
schedule
remains are buried beneath the foundations.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd like to, but I'm sure it's complex.
A vile monster known as the land was finally cleansed. The seal is still mostly. However,
you are a hop skip.
Its aura is faint. I do not like to
as I call
I guess if Mo is like in the States for some other reason, and it's not like it like I don't want a third wheel or anything. Like if it's you two fucking cuddling up in a cabin, that's different. But if it's like, hey, most coming to Chicago, then maybe I should also just like come out so I can make sure I see Mo.
But when demonic forces are involved...
No, do that. Interrupt Cass and Mo. I think it would be very funny.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I can be like their live-in manservant for the weekend, and like
you can listen to us argue,
earn my keep, but also get some dinner and a show.
I shall treasure your work.
Earn my keep.
What a strange
we'll clap our hands. Butler.
If the god remains
Butler, fetch the drinks.
Master.
Gay boy.
Master.
Gay boy.
Gay boy. Where's the fancy cheese?
I love how fucking derogatory that seems.
Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
Might as well just cut out the middleman and just call me an F-slur.
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath.
On stream.
And tell me everything.
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine 1 minute.
Oh my gosh.
That would be very funny.
It's everyone. Back to
I would lol very hard.
You would lamau even.
I would lamau.
Oh shit. If Mo ever does come to visit, I'll let you know. Because then we can all hang out. But if you ever decide you want to materialize over here, let us know. I will take a train.
What's wrong?
Could totally do that over a 3-day weekend or something, and then maybe add on time if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Just because I'm very flexible.
Don't be scared.
I want Mo to come here so that I can be like, and this is where this friend got jumped, and this is where this friend got robbed. But no, the city's really nice though.
You love doing that. You and Go both love doing that.
We only did that once.
And it's funny.
Yes, of course.
We only did it once where, like, funny enough, like, I think, like, literally just a couple days before, Go had, like, someone just walk into his backyard and stand there for a bit. Not much happens near me, because I live, like, more in the woodland area, so when things do happen near me, it's extra creepy.
Gated community looking at.
It's not a gated community! You fuckers literally don't even know what a gated community is!
Literally a gated community.
Hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
You are not wealthy enough to even know the gap in power between me and the gated motherfuckers.
Bring you out of the treatment room.
You don't understand. They're like, you see me as like Super Saiyan 1. They are like Super Saiyan 3.
No, the Adventurers Guild has...
Yusuf was telling me about one of his aunts, and you know how many bathrooms she has?
How many?
4.
Oh my god! One more than you! Oh my god!
I was outplayed.
Truly,
it's one extra bathroom, dog.
But they're not in a gated community though. But a guy I went to high school with who does live in a gated community, I think has like 6.
You're finally
now that's extreme.
That would be fun, Simon. A gated community. And they're all gay.
A gay dead agenda.
I mean, we kind of have something like that. It's called Boys Town.
I had no other choice.
You have mentioned Boys Town before, yeah.
Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant.
So we're going there, right?
Numerous innovations.
I never been there.
So, how much longer do you think
I would love it if we went there and like you and Go were the only ones who got hit on.
It's happened before.
Really, we made plans and I couldn't end up going to them, but we were gonna go to Boys Town at some point, and it never happened. And I'm mad at him because we never rescheduled that.
I don't know what's over there is the problem. Like I don't know what there is to do.
Gay shit.
Go to clubs and get penis waffles.
Yeah.
I guess. I wouldn't know where to go for that though.
It sounds like it's just the gay district in Chicago.
It's the gay district.
I mean, it is, but like I don't know anything around that part of town.
And as a result,
you're too straight for it. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much.
Oh, the straight man can't go to Boys Town.
Jiaoliang has a rare congenital heart condition. and ongoing treatment, though it was created from
You got it.
God
You know, it's like you go
This
down to
formula
Chinatown
is not
sometimes for
poison
some
in
good
Jiao
Chinese
Liang's
food. You gotta
case.
like get some
Rather,
good gay food in Boys
it's his
Town.
medication.
What the fuck is gay food?
I don't know. Other than penis waffles, I don't know.
You say it like it's fish food. Like it gets dropped into your tank.
Yeah, that's how gays eat.
Still,
Cass, is that how Mo feeds you?
A salad.
is hardly a viable
Yeah, like a salad, mimosas,
and the poison accumulated in his
maybe
system.
iced tea
It
from
began to
Starbucks, or not
impact his
iced,
cognition.
iced coffee.
Moreover,
Not even the gay.
the longer he relied upon this
Skinless,
medicine,
boneless
the more
chicken.
resistant his
I mean,
body
that's not necessarily like I like iced coffee.
Iced coffee's just good.
No, but iced coffee is a gay drink. Like,
Is it really?
if you
I
had
would
to
say
assign
all
a
the drinks
label,
it is
it's a gay
gayer.
drink.
Yeah, it is one of the gayer coffees you can get.
I can't believe my people invented gay coffee.
I don't like. I don't.
Gay coffee.
It's
Actually, I don't know
coffee.
if we were the ones who iced it. We just made it. I don't know if we were the first people to like ice it.
You good? You
He
spilled
got
some
really
iced coffee?
excited.
No, I killed him. Okay.
Bug.
I
Killed the
Fortnite
person
jump
who
scare.
made the gay coffee.
Oh. Anyway, coffee is so ubiquitous that I'm not like if someone drinks iced coffee, I'm not like, oh, you're gay, but like, it is a gay drink.
No, I am. The moment I see an iced coffee, I'm like, a little fruity.
I know what you are.
There are guys who would probably think that though.
Fate has in mind.
No, I mean probably, but they're not guys I respect, so I don't really care.
See, a real man wants coffee so hot it'll burn his balls, you know?
I mean, you know what? I should have you. I should have you guys try Arabic coffee. It's really.
I would love to. Hershey,
It's an
I love any
experience.
kind of coffee.
Dr. Baiju?
So
I'm the opposite. I don't drink any coffee, so I don't know that I would.
love coffee.
Joe, how do you feel about bitter like flavors?
I don't mind bitter flavors. Like I really like dark chocolate, but I just try not to drink coffee. And also, like when I have a little bit, like I had some recently when I had that fucking like gut thing for a week. I had some coffee just to like try to get things moving, and I was like, God, this is awful.
Dr. Baiju,
So Arabic coffee is very small in serving size. It's like a shot glass, effectively, in terms of its size. But it's probably the strongest coffee there is. Because the reason you don't have it in a cup is because it has enough caffeine to fucking kill you if you drink it like a regular coffee.
Yeah.
And it's extremely bitter. Like you don't have it with like sugar or anything, so it's very strong, but it really wakes you up.
I would probably not be a fan then, because when I had regular coffee, I was like, damn, this needs like 7 creams and sugars and caramel wraps and whatever.
The thing is though, it's not like it doesn't have it. It's not like how like a lot of black coffee like that you get from like Dunkin' or something just tastes like hot water. Like it has flavor, but the flavor is very bitter.
So what you're saying is next time I come visit, we're gonna go get some half-price books and some Arabic coffee.
Yes.
I gotta find a place where I gotta find a place where I can get Arabic coffee.
This is quite the experience right now. I'm thrilled.
And 1 dose each.
I gotta find a place where I can actually get my hands on some Arabic coffee because
Hop to it now.
How do I put this without it sounding really bad?
You don't
Okay.
So, you know what? I'm just not gonna say it. That's the only winning move.
The things that I want to do based off of shit we've talked about that I remember is we'll want to see the bean because Ella wants to touch it. We need to go to that donut place where the donuts are so big it'll make him cry. And then
yeah, that
Boys
place.
Town.
I mean, funny enough, that should be very easy. That place is actually. I don't want to dox myself. Let's not.
Yeah, no worries. But I love a good donut, and I love showing Aloe big things that make him go like, "What the fuck is wrong with America?"
I'm my own biggest op.
It's just like the day I went missing.
The Motherlode's influence is growing.
You do kind of just be like, "Here's my name and address and social security number."
Or because the leakage of Jialiang. Can you sense which direction the source?
I think it's this way. Yes.
How are you doing tonight, Simon? We should while we're in December and I'm on PTO, we should actually plan a Bluey night sometime soon.
We should have a Bluey
ache in
night!
my heart.
Yay!
This must be the way.
Wahoo!
That sounds like, please.
I want to watch Bluey.
This place feels familiar.
I would, I'm sure, have a genuinely fantastic time hanging with you guys in VC, getting like cozy, getting some snacks, and just watching like a cute show.
Even I can sense it.
I'll bring blankies and
this
coffee
place.
for myself because nobody else likes coffee.
Jiaoliang, are you okay?
I need to like. The problem is to make it like extra ideal. I would want Kiki to hang out, but she's like fickle, so planning that ahead of time would be hard.
No,
I really like the word fickle.
You know, she's a critter. She skitters to and fro in the night. Much in the same way that I've accused Cass and Aloe of being like critters on the side of the road and just going like, oh, she's also that.
Roadkill.
No, not roadkill. Like they're not killed. They're just lurking.
I know that's not what you're saying. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
I mean, they are both little guys, so they might be.
When you say on the side of the road, the first thing I think of is roadkill.
No, that would be me. I am the roadkill that is now fully
Judging by
finished
the
off.
tools they put
Cass is
abandoned this place.
Cass is the possum I drive by on my way to the gas station.
But she...
Yeah, exactly.
She said that the method would cause me...
Easy, Jiaoliang.
I am the possum that hisses at you when you drive by until you bring me a snacky.
I am the one who hisses.
And then I still might hiss at you until you give me snacky.
I am the one who dies on the street.
I've been run over once, I can do it again. I am the inkillable roadkill.
The inkillable?
I will have order.
They're so not killable, they've created a whole new word for it.
Feel the same.
It's like a knockoff of the Incredibles. Like you're the Inkillables.
Whoa, there's a sensor here. Those treasure hoarders sure made them...
I believe this sensor was used to burn a monster repelling in.
A monster repelling incense?
A monster repelling incense, so this is like reverse Pokemon Go.
The incense was burned several days ago. If I had to guess, no doubt an encounter with the very after them. Jiang Li was the next.
That's right. This is where...
I wonder when Pokemon Go will just stop.
I'm fine.
I wonder when it will Pokemon go away.
Yeah.
You ask the important questions. Pokemon Go is never gonna go.
Pokemon Go away. It's you just catch one guy.
And what a guy.
I can feel it. We're getting close.
What, a guy?
We're almost there.
That's just me and Cass anytime you say anything.
True. Oh, I'm just gonna go get what? A guy?
From the looks of it,
no, I was just gonna get water.
Why? To pour a beverage for your boy that you're having over?
Perhaps it's something.
Why? What are you keeping your whistle wet for? A guy?
For kissing boys.
Get your throat all lubed up for a man.
No.
Sure.
No.
I'm not convinced.
Damn it, now I'm thirsty.
For men?
No. No. For water.
Poured to you by a man?
I mean, not poured because I just have like a water bottle nearby, so I could just like, you know, get it from that.
There are tracks here.
Yeah, or a man could hold it up to your lips for you to sip from.
Shall we follow it?
I mean,
see where it takes
in a sense, since I would be doing it.
Boom, got him.
He loves men.
I mean, I don't even like myself. How would I like anybody?
No, you're Pog, you have to.
No.
This is order.
You're a sweet and fun man, and you have to like yourself, or I'm gonna beat you up.
You could never.
I could not, probably.
I'm far
I have
too
no doubt
powerful.
that you could, like, snap me in half.
Having seen Hershey, I don't know.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No, this is no. I'm saying this in your favor. I'm like, man, I don't know if you'd be able to fight him.
No, right, yeah, you haven't
I think-
even
I think
seen me.
you're right.
I'm very, like, not combat ready.
There's two people I think would have like a pretty good chance against me.
Hiccups, I think, could kick your ass.
Well, the thing is, yeah, no, Hiccups would fuck me up. Hiccups is not. It's not a question. Hiccups is how long. Hiccups is how long can I not die? Oh, fuck me! Don't stop doing that. No.
You want a man to fuck you?
No,
Yeah,
shut up.
that's what
shut
he
up,
says to Hiccups.
Shut up! I'm fighting for my fucking life. Let me. Come on. Please don't. Not like
Come
this,
on,
not
what?
like this.
A man?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like have an episode. It was me and one other person left in Fortnite, and they were pause. They were shooting at me from an angle at which I couldn't see them.
Watch my back.
Like from behind, like a guy?
Yeah, Joe. They were blowing my back out. They were just fucking laying it into me. But the other person that I think would give me a huge run for my money is probably Mo.
No.
No, Mo. I feel like if Mo's angry, Mo can do some fucking damage to me.
Pulse, but her condition is quite.
I mean,
I love Mo.
Encroaching on her cognition.
If you grab Mo
Much as the
or
po- if
tickle
we don't
Mo,
eliminate
it's all
it soon,
fucking over.
then even-
I've trapped Mo in like. Yeah, it's fucking over. I've trapped Mo in like a an aggressive hold before, where they were not able to escape.
If the
Like
god remains,
Mo can be taken down easily if you know what you're doing.
Wait. But, Baiju, you're a great dog.
I don't think I could ever.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. On one hand, monkeys are fucking like vicious, rip your face off types, but on the other hand, Mo is like such a little guy.
You could.
I would have trouble catching Go.
It appears to me that she was striving to concoct your medicine for you.
I don't know if I could beat Go simply because I don't think I'd ever be in a position where I could catch him. He's too fast.
Her internal org.
But what would be Dr. Baiju?
He moves too quick. He moves different.
Sustain my own life using this wretched substance. Not only would Jiang Li have to keep risking her life to make my medicine for me, I know for a fact that I should have died over a decade ago. If my choice can bring Jiang Li back. After cheating
But yeah, the only person I think I would absolutely get folded like a fucking napkin by is Hiccups.
Of course.
Thank you, everyone. And I'm
Xiaoliang.
I am sure that over the years, Jiang Li will have tried all the conventional methods.
I
known to
would concur.
humankind.
I would agree. I do
As
think
for
Hiccups would.
Mortals
I think
are fated
Hiccups
to
would kick
grow
any of
old
our
and
asses.
pass on when their natural lifespan runs out.
I am amused by the fact that
If it
this
were
like
so easy to
VTuber Fight
combat the
Club
natural
thing
processes
basically
of
keeps
aging
coming
and
up.
death. What a crazy
Hiccups could quite literally break me in half.
Again, I think Hiccups could break anyone in half.
In the human
Hiccups is just Bane.
The path they chose was indeed a heroic one.
I feel like I would like throw my hardest punch at him and break my hand.
Right.
So
He's drunk.
He is.
I've said my goodbyes.
Which is why I must be armed.
My time.
As you wish.
Yes, if you fight Hiccups, you must be armed. You will not survive otherwise.
This reminds me of that fucking one VR chat video of like, what was it? It was like a. Shit.
It will eat away
Fuck, what was it? It was like a really buff
I'll take it.
Like Freddy Fazbear or something like that.
Freddy Fazbear!
Something's really wrong
Give me
with
one
Dad.
good reason why I shouldn't put a bullet between your perfectly chiseled pecs. And he's like, because it would bounce right off. And he's like, I kind of believe him.
These memories come to mind now.
Are you suggesting that's what happened? That would happen if you tried to shoot Hiccups? Because I think I agree.
I feel like Hiccups would like flex his chest and then like just catch it between his tits and then like fire it right back at me like David Hasselhoff in the
you know what
SpongeBob
he
movie.
would do? You know what he would do? Because he can like, he can shake his tits. He can do a little tit dance. So he would juggle it between his tits and then fire it back at you.
He would no. Hiccups would like Hiccups would like do that thing. Okay, have you ever seen the that one picture of Goku where he's like his head is stuck in between Broly's like ass cheeks and he's like screaming in pain.
Die?
I must.
That's right.
Shit, I don't know how to look for this picture. I know Go has it though.
Crude imitation of an
I don't know how to ask him about it. I don't know how to ask him. Hey, can you send me that picture of Broly's ass?
However long you have left, I believe.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Off subject. Speaking of ass,
How'd you cook that up?
So I saw this video on Twitter
of
this gang
and it would have had no
that like
not for
found someone from like a rival gang on their turf.
I'm merely a doctor. All I know is
and
that if I'm presented
they
with
were
a
like,
life that
okay, well, you know,
deserves
let's
to
go
be
fuck him up.
saved, and
So they
even
like
this
go
would have
up to
counted for
him,
nothing without Director Who's
and you know they like hold him at gunpoint. They threaten to kill him, and then they're like, all right,
we may not have found Jiangli in
now strip. And the guy's like,
Wonder
what?
he didn't mention the elixir
And they like bring out a wooden chair and they're like twerk on this wooden chair. And the guy's like, why? Like, just do it, we'll fucking kill you. And he's like, okay. And then for some reason they oil him up.
When I grow up, I'm gonna become an even.
And like, I don't. I guess the point I'm getting at here is,
parlor out of business.
why did they think this is like some gotcha moment? When it's just like the gayest thing I can think of.
It sounds really gay.
Yeah, like I'm imagining like their like gang leader or whoever like is like the highest ranking that was there being like, oh, all right, so I got an idea. So cool. I got this wooden chair, yeah? Oh, we're gonna hit him with it? No, not exactly.
Wait up! I'll come too!
I feel like this is just rat shit, and that's also just very gay.
We're gonna make him twerk, right? Okay. No, it'll be funny, trust me. Then I'll oil up his ass cheeks. Boss, doesn't this seem kind of like, you know, like a little bit gay? No, what are you talking about? This is... We're teaching him a lesson, like a really, really valuable lesson here.
We're trying to humiliate him. You're not seeing my vision.
You're the same as ever.
And then I'll while he's shaking that shit, I'll rub this oil all over his perfectly round, smooth,
my younger self
dreamy
never imagined that things would one day turn out
ass cheeks.
Or that you'd
And
turn out this way.
the entire time, I'm just like, why did they think this is like some gotcha moment? Like, everyone in the comments too were just like, this is the gayest thing I've seen. Why would they do this? Just like if you're gonna like
I've taken a look at your
beat him up or threaten him or shoot him, just do that. Why even with this?
It was a stroke of genius to use.
No,
Hershey,
not at
sometimes
all.
the gayest people
With your
are straight
intellect,
men.
even if you'd never
Yeah,
seen my
They did
often,
let-
usually.
But
They
I'm
did
so
let him
impressed by how
go
quickly- not
afterwards,
just
but like
that, you even managed to improve.
they didn't even give him his clothes back.
Life force isn't the only thing that Changsheng's
So I'm
contract
like-
lets you transfer between bodies.
All right, I'll give the dude credit.
Past you, Jiangli.
That was definitely not his first time.
Besides life, when I treated Jia Liang for the
I'll
second
give him
time,
credit.
I transferred some of
He-
the poison
he was
from
kinda
his
fucking it
body
up. He was
into
kinda
my- There is
slaying.
no need to worry about any long-term
Slay,
consequences
bitch,
to my
slay.
health, however.
But you
Like
took
he
such
was
a huge risk.
like it was
Then I
impressive.
left our master and went into hiding all
The
of those
yacht,
years
the
ago.
yacht was
thought
not
he
to
was
be
getting
trifled
old.
with.
And I didn't want, but in the
But
end, How are my methods any different?
It just blows my mind that, like,
are all
you're 100% right. Like,
destined to turn out this way?
the gayest shit is
To
done
live a
by
short
straight
life,
people.
haven't given away our own for the sake of a...
We are doctors, Jiang.
Like, I remember, like, when I played, like,
I can tell that over the
soccer
years,
in, like, high school. Like, religious
you've used
institutions
the
are
con-
definitely,
Can you
like,
still stop before it's too late?
I think you know
they
the
try to
answer,
separate
Jiangli.
by sex, but it really, all it does is just
Mom, come and join
make their
us.
students gayer.
The Traveler
Yep.
taught me a load of new recipes.
Or, like, I remember playing soccer and dudes
Yes,
just be
darling.
grabbing each other's ass
Mom
on
will
the
be there in
band.
just a second. Daiju, I know I won't Chi-Chi, Gui, and all...
There's
I'm like,
no need
why?
to worry.
For what purpose?
Baiju, what did
And then I'd
Jiang
be in the
Li
back
mean
just
by
having, like, my
around
edgy
anymore?
emo moment where
Are you gonna be okay?
I have depression, but I really just think it's just me being edgy.
Every single mortal I've ever contracted with. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. You said that the
It...
Long ago, when plagues ravaged the land,
Do you ever think about how different your life would be if, like, there was, like, a certain media that came out when you were younger?
I think about sort of. There's stuff where, like, I feel like watching Steven Universe was kind of a significant thing for me, and then, like, rewatching some of the beginning and then continuing to watch it with Mom and her being, like, so cool with it was, I think, a contributing factor to, like, me feeling more okay about my sexuality. So, I don't know that I'd point to Steven Universe specifically as, like the godsend or anything, but if there was more stuff like that when I was younger, if it was more visible and more normalized, I think that, like, probably would have resulted in me coming out sooner.
Then I will impart to you the secret art of healing.
I
be
usually
warned,
have the
this
opposite
art
thought,
will harm
where I'm
your
like,
own
maybe if I didn't watch this as a kid, I'd
With
be normal.
means beyond human ken, the doctor could now reverse the process of death. And
I don't think that's the case.
The time still came to say goodbye. Only now, the one departing was the doctor, his life force spent. His final
I disagree.
act in life.
I would probably agree with Hershey. I think
It's wishful thinking, okay?
you're probably just, like, too special of a critter to not be who you are.
I feel like it's just ingrained in your soul.
Sometimes it's wishful
Generation
thinking.
upon generation.
Hey, maybe you should wish for something. I'm playing. Sorry.
No, it's funny.
Since I inherited
The,
this contract, I've always respected the
I do always think back to, like,
and followed it myself.
Shit like shows I watched or, like, games I played or like YouTube channels or shit that I would consume in my, like, teen years. And then I'm like, what if I just... that just wasn't me. But the funny thing is, I feel like I wouldn't do much different. Like, I'm like, what if I didn't just consume, like, an unholy amount of wrestling when I was a kid? Or like, what else did I consume when I was a kid?
Only then did it occur to me.
If I actually played the Sonic games and didn't just go, I like him, he looks cool.
Just as patients' families do at their loved ones.
The version of that I have is, like, whenever Aloe mentions his parents not letting him play Pokemon because it'd turn him gay, I'm like, you motherfuckers. You could have been really into Pokemon if not for that.
Would I have saved time by not reading Harry Potter? Probably.
I no longer have enough time left to find the answer.
Probably.
I entrust to your care.
I probably would have saved a fuck ton of time.
And this final
I could have just stopped at the third book and been like, yep, this is great. And then never touch it again. And just ignore everything.
Fire.
Goblet of Fire was fine. I really
I like tournament arcs, and that's just basically what that was.
That's why it was my favorite when I was like younger. But then, like, looking back at it, I'm like, I really like the first 3 books because it's a lot more whimsical.
What would happen?
It just feels more fun.
I do agree. After Goblet of Fire is probably when I say I would start to lose interest, just because
Then
it
it's
goes
decided.
from like, oh, a fun whimsical
If there's a life in front of me
wizard
that
adventure
deserves to be
the
saved,
plot's actually
why
picking
shouldn't
up
I do
and-
everything within my power to save it?
Man, I miss my fun little wizard school bullshit.
Yeah, that's what made it interesting. I don't care that it's like that's like, oh, this edgy like war kind of thing. Like, I get it. It's what you think a younger reader would want.
None. This contract.
But I really like Chamber of Secrets is kind of peak because it's like it feels like the most Harry Potter of the Harry Potter books.
Though they know better than anyone, they are like
It feels like it
moths that throw
encapsulates the most
themselves
of what
into the
made
flames.
those books good. And even though 3 had like the third one had like a darker tone,
It was
it
still
still
fun.
worked.
Like there was still
Yeah.
like some whimsical moments to it, and a lot of it is still like based in the school. I like when most of it's just a contained plot in the school.
Yeah, that was the 5th book is probably like the worst one in my opinion. I really fucking hated the 5th book. It was so goddamn
come
boring.
after me to lose their precisely.
Even the gods of gold struggle to
I
achieve
feel like I like all of them.
immortality.
I don't disagree with what you guys are saying about the whimsical shit, but
Now you
I don't
even
know.
want to
I enjoyed
save
them all the
me.
way through.
You're getting.
For a selfish
I enjoy
moth like me,
I enjoy a lot of the memories I had with it because it was like one of the first books my mom would read to me. And I had a lot of fun with that. But I don't know. I think 5th onward, because maybe I just don't care that much about the Voldemort plot. I really don't.
Yeah, neither did I.
Because I liked the fun little school stuff. That's the joy.
True.
Yeah, it was more interesting than like with the end product.
Are such things as these not precisely why we mortals cling desperately
And
to
I wish I got more of the school stuff. Like, I kind of wanted Harry to just finish his school year, you know?
I'm sure you watched Little Witch Academia, right?
No.
Then you absolutely should, because it's cute, magical school shit.
I'm sure. It's really cute. It's just, I'm bad at consuming media.
There's some other thing I don't remember. Like, whenever Harry Potter comes up, I'm like, oh, go watch Little Witch, and then I feel like there's another one that I can't remember. On that note, though, I have finished a quest, and it is about time to wrap up, so we're gonna call stream here, y'all. Let me see.
You finished quest.
Yeah, actually, I got through 4 character quests today, which is fucking a lot.
Wow, you are zooming.
I have 4 to do in Fontaine, so that will be possibly next time, depending on how soon we get to this in relation to when they pump out new Archon shit.
Fair enough. I think I'm
but-
almost done with Sumeru, which is great.
Yeah, I thought you were further than you were when you mentioned the Toho bunny, but I think you're still getting close then. It does not look like there's anyone to raid, so I will just end. My plan for the rest of the week is to check out the God of War DLC tomorrow, and then probably Thursday and Friday be doing the Pokemon DLC, possibly with buddies hanging out with me if they're available.
Yippee.
Yippee.
Wahoo!
Can't wait for Entei.
Long back jumps into the Pokemon world.
Best flavor in the world? The sweet, sweet taste.
No, Ito, don't babble. You're too loud.
No, Ito. Keep talking. You're so beautiful. Just keep talking.
I don't. He's gonna tell me about the best flavor in the world. I know that he loves eating pussy, but still.
He loves. Listen, Ito would eat anything. He'd eat a pussy. He'd eat a dick.
I have such a complicated relationship with this man because boy, do I'm gonna fuck this dog twink, but also I love Basil's joke about him eating pussy.
See, I'm a believer that Ito is a strong bisexual. He'd
Probably.
fuck anything.
Yeah.
I don't know why my brain cut off when you said dog. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, Goro, the little puppy boy that is literally Aloe if they put him in this game, except he's just a dog instead of a cat.
No, he just heard dog, full stop. Not like dog boy.
No, there was like a tenth of a second where my brain went like, hey, yo, what the fuck? Oh, okay. Well, because I forgot there was like a dog. So I'm just like...
Yeah, he's a little puppy yokai.
He's a little
I didn't know
orc.
he swung like that.
Ito's a little bit of a freak if he does that much now.
Oh my god, I didn't know he was into... I didn't know he had so much peanut butter on it.
He'd probably fuck a beetle, though. He really likes the beetles. Not the Brits, the critters, the creatures.
I don't know if he'd fuck a beetle. I think he would love you pamper
It'd just be training. Can you take this big fucking dick training?
How's that gonna help in like a beetle fight?
Cause then when another beetle rams it, it'll be like, I've been rammed by bigger.
No, I don't.
My beetles are rammed from the front, not the back.
Weapon at the ready. You never know what's.
Maybe he just sword fights with it.
Okay, now that would be training.
That's absolutely a thing he would do.
I don't like that visual.
I love that visual.
That would probably hurt.
As long as the beetle doesn't like chomp on his dick, if they're just bonking
Wait, are
each
you
other.
implying it's gonna hurt the beetle, or is it gonna hurt Ito's dick?
Yeah, it's gonna hurt the beetle. No,
I mean, if Twitter has taught me anything about Ito's dick, it's that it's stronger than a regular dick because he's an Oni.
Right. Like,
It's
I'm not
probably,
worried
like, a little
about
bit
Ito's
spiky.
dick here. And if it hurt, I think he'd just shake it off.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's kind of a little sensitive boy sometimes, so I feel like if his pee-pee got hurt, he'd probably cry about it.
He'd cry about it after.
He'd probably try to save face.
Yeah. And then when he's alone, he might, like, ball up and cry about his poor injured penis.
Yeah.
You know what, Joe?
Yeah.
I have an idea. I have a
Go on.
idea. If you and Cass are down to try it.
Based off of what you were just talking about, I can only imagine that I'll be down.
I know jack shit about Genshin.
Yeah.
Would you be down to do for me to just like blind guess like what a character's shtick is, or like make a tier list kind of based off of
Yeah,
that?
we can do like my
that would
mom
be
reacts to
very
Genshin characters, but it's my Super Hershey bomb.
My straight friend reacts to him.
A strong body.
All right,
my heterosexual normie breeder friend reacts to Genshin characters.
You know what? When you call me breeder, that makes me feel better about not having babies. No, but which Genshin characters would do 9/11? Which ones could stop it and which ones wouldn't? I still have to do that Yu-Gi-Oh one. I need to find out. Well, the thing is, I need to plan because Yusuf just finished like his finals, which was the big problem of scheduling. So I gotta figure out when he's free to do it. And then I gotta figure out because somebody else asked me about it too.
Commence physical training.
I want Juan to be there, but it's a fucking nightmare getting like him and Yusuf like to be free at the same time, but not on a weekend. Because when it's a weekend, they just fucking run everywhere. I mean, I do too, but that's also on me. But you know,
I'm sure you'll get it figured out.
But yeah, I definitely want to try something like that because I did something similar with like Kingdom Hearts, where I've never played. Well, not on stream.
Okay.
But Punami Tsunami, like he loves Kingdom Hearts. He's played like pretty much all of them. And he like had like a list of Kingdom Hearts characters, and I just kind of said what I thought of them. And I saw an Organization 13 member. I don't remember who it was, but I'm like, he looks like he eats like Burger King off the floor.
I can think of a couple that would fit the description.
I feel like I could think of a couple.
Yeah.
But that was like 2 years ago, so I don't remember who it was.
Okay.
But yeah, we can definitely plan something like that.
Yeah, I really want to do something like
that. Well, thank you, Cass and Hershey, for being on this episode of Ito's Penis, the podcast, with me.
The penis cast.
The penis cast. Yeah, the Genshin penis cast.
The cock cast.
And thank you everyone in chat for hanging out. I will see you guys later in the week for more good stuff, and good night.
By the way, if you're in chat and you haven't dropped a follow, you're a breeder.
That 100% has like dad saying everything is lit and dope energy.
You're a yeah, wait, I really did. You're if it was not this guy, no, Cass.
Okay. Because there's like 2 different ways I can go. Bye.